And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Fresh&fit Podcast After Hours Edition. We're joined Laura Loomered and a bunch of lovely ladies. Get into it.
Let's go.
Look at you.
Nobody cares, bro. Get out. Get out.
It's the night, kind of black. In the night, no control.
Go. Put your shoes on outside. You don't got to put them on in here.
I know the night is not as it would seem. I must believe in something, so I'll make myself believe it. This night.
All right, and we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Fresh&fit Podcast, man. We're joined by Laura Loomered and a bunch of lovely ladies on the panel tonight on this Friday. Could be anywhere else, but you're here with us. Earlier, this is our first live show for the day, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Normally, we give you guys a live show on Fridays, but we gave you guys an interview. I did one with Johnny Mitchell. We dropped it earlier today at 7. We did a whole interview. It's interesting because I did a podcast with him, and he asked me questions about what it was like working for the government, being a Fed. Then he used to sell drugs, so I went ahead and asked him questions for our podcast about how he built up his drug trafficking empire. So it was very interesting. Go check that out, guys. He talked about, selling drugs and, building up his marijuana trafficking business, etc. It'll teach you what to not do, but it was a very interesting story. So
Back in the day, what would your action be after that talk? Arrest right away, or would you just be like?
Oh yeah, well, I mean, he
surveillance?
talked about how he did everything.
Okay.
But they only caught him with money. They never caught him with the drugs.
Oh.
They caught him $400K cash, and then they charged him money laundering, but they never caught him with the actual drugs.
Ooh.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah.
Lucky.
He was sending in the mail and everything. I was like, God damn, bro, that's federal. But anyway, yeah, guys, go check out that interview. Shout out to Johnny Mitchell from the Connect podcast, and he's gonna drop our interview probably either this Sunday or next Sunday. I forget when specifically, but it was like 2.5 hours, man. We went for a very long time. I go into details of cases I did. And all that other stuff. So if you guys like the true crime stuff, man, go definitely check that out. Check out that interview that we did on Fresh&fit. Not right now because we got this podcast, but later on. And then also
Rumble.
Rumble.com/Fresh&fit. As you guys know, that is the home base for us. Rumble is the platform. So if we ever get canceled, you know exactly where to find us. Also, castclub.tv.
And
also,
on a Monday, we're having the CEO of Rumble, Chris, in studio.
yes,
for a
he's
show.
going to be here.
Yeah.
He's going to be here. So make sure to check him out. Laura's also on Rumble, guys.
Yep.
The home of free
Supporter.
speech. Because she's controversial just like us. So go ahead and check her out over there as well, guys. What else? Anything?
Updates from Chris.
Yeah, Chris, go ahead, man.
Yeah, we got all new girls. We got twins. We got Asians. We got old girls. We got teens. We got everybody. We got everything here, Chad. So you got to complain, though. We got some hey y'alls. Come on, man. So on a Friday night. So shout out to you, ladies. Myron C. Poxon on IG. Make sure you send me a DM. And other than that, let's have a great show.
Is the handy meter at 0 still?
Yeah, I'm sober as fuck right now.
Good job, Chris. Good job.
Real Mount Rush.
Okay. All right, fantastic. Shout out to Girl of My Rush, man.
Shout out to them. Okay. Lovely Friday, right? Ladies,
Yeah.
if you don't mind, give us your name, your age, what you do for a living, dating status, and if you want to, of course.
Your body count.
We'll start right here. Welcome to the show.
Hey y'all! Hi.
Name, age, what you do for a living.
What'd you say?
Name, age.
I'm
what you do for-
Coda. I'm 25 and I am a artist.
Where you from?
Chicago.
Chicago.
Oh, shit.
Hold on, you checked her on the way in?
You said you're an artist.
You can never check us good enough.
Okay, so what kind of music do you make?
I rap and sing.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Highest education level completed?
College, 2 years.
Okay. Do you have your associates?
No.
Okay. Relationship status?
Single but taken. Single but
Oxymoron much?
Okay.
Okay.
That makes a lot of sense. Is it you're taken when it's convenient, and then you're in a relationship when it's convenient? Or sorry, you're saying when it's convenient?
That just means it's off and on right now.
So at this point, is it on or off?
It's off and on.
No, you're in Miami on spring break.
She's in Miami.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say off.
It's off.
It's probably off right now. Okay.
Keep it
All
on to the
right. Make sure. Okay. Let me make sure. Off and on.
Are you a better singer or rapper?
Singer.
No, man. I need you to rap, man. Let's
that's
go.
not
Put
true.
some bars. Let's go.
Can you spit a bar
Fuck that
for us
shit,
real quick?
Chicago. Chris,
Like,
this is
audience
hood,
here,
ain't it?
Laura here. Can you spit a bar for us, man? Something smooth.
Smooth. Let's see.
Some Chicago.
No.
What the fuck?
What are my songs? I don't know what to do.
All right, nigga, you lost, man. Let's do this.
You gotta ask Brooklyn. I said I'm a better singer. Why you gonna ask her to do?
You know how hard it is for Chris to put a ski mask on? You know how hard it is for you, man. You know his head is huge.
It's
Huge.
You know, he literally, once he heard you say rapper, he was like struggling to put that thing on. Nigga getting a headache right now. Come on, man.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Wow. All right. So off and on. Are your parents still together?
No.
No. Divorced?
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Never married.
And then, Fresh, your favorite question?
Birth control? Yes or no? Birth control?
No.
All right.
Okay,
Life
body
on
count.
edge.
No.
You can't rap. No body count. That's crazy, man.
Okay.
All
and,
right,
and it
copy
was
and paste.
and it was Coda, right? With a C or a K?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, copy and paste.
All right. What's your ethnic background?
Black.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like not from the Caribbean or anything like that?
No.
Okay. What about you?
Black.
Copy and paste.
No, I mean, what's your name?
Oh, I was gonna say we sisters.
yeah. I was gonna say same mom and dad too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I'm Brooklyn.
Okay. Is that your government or
That's my government.
that is your actual? And is Coda your government too, or is that your stage name?
Sage.
Okay. How old are you?
24.
Okay. So you're the younger sister. What do you do for work?
We make music. We're in a group.
Both of y'all. Okay.
Yeah.
Can
So
spit
you
a
sing and
bar?
rap too?
A rap?
Yes, we both can sing a rap. I got bars.
Let me hear something.
Let me think.
Oh my goodness.
Because usually when people say that, they drop a beat. Like you just want me to come
Oh.
acapella. You feel me?
One of your songs.
I feel like I'm at the lunch table in high school.
42'd up, I might have to slow down. Pour me 2 cups, we in Cabo showing out. Yeah, we booed up, me and Bae gone now. First date, kinda nervous, set the tone now. Just how I like it, just how I like it. On the first link, you got the assignment. Bitches wanna book 'em, sit 'em down, do life. I got the bait to hook 'em, now you on my line. What you like? What's the vibe? Don't tell me cop a seat, cause I might. In his Maybach, it feels like it flies. He's so pecan, he see he's my type. But should I stay the night? Oh my God, would you look at the time? As I rock to this beat in his ride, can he see past this bad bitch disguise? What?
You brought honor back to your sister.
Yeah, good job.
It never left. It never left. Y'all ain't give us a beat. So yeah. I'm like freestyle.
The chat liking it. Laura, you like it or no? Yes or no?
The chat liking it.
Do I rap?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Oh
Like
my
it
gosh,
or
thank
no?
y'all.
Yeah, I mean, she has talent. I mean, you have to be talented in order to do something like that, right?
Thank you.
Highest education level completed?
So I did journalism for 1 year, and then I went to cosmetology school for 1
You
year.
got your license in
No,
cosmetology?
I did not, but I
Okay.
did it illegally in my dad's shop.
Oh, okay. All right.
Admitting to crimes like
Hey, well, at least you got that, nigga.
Chicago.
Too late
Hey,
now.
man.
I don't do it anymore.
Relationship status?
Single but taken.
Wait, same guy?
No.
If it was, man, I'm like, damn.
Oh,
If it
scandalous.
wasn't, would we say it?
No.
No. I'm just
Actually, was he from 63rd?
Oh my God! If I had $1 for every time somebody brought up 63rd.
What, is he from 63rd?
No, he's from where he's from. Yeah.
Oh, black.
Oh, God.
Listen. We're single but taken, just like the name of our album that just dropped March 8th. So y'all
Fantastic.
should go check that out.
Okay.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Sounds fun. Are your parents, well, no, right? Same thing.
Same
And then,
thing.
Birth control?
yeah.
No.
No.
All right.
All right.
Cool. What about you?
I'm Sun.
Sun.
I'm 31.
31?
Thank you so much for having me. Excited
Cool.
to be
Happy
here.
to have you. What's your racial background?
I'm Korean. I was
Korean?
born in
Konnichiwa.
South Korea.
That's
That's Japanese, bro.
Japanese.
Same thing, bro.
It's okay. We're like ethnically kind of mixed with Japan.
Yeah, no.
Don't worry about
How do
it.
you say hello in Korean?
안녕하세요.
That's too long, nigga.
You kind of do a bow with it too, like 안녕하세요, like that.
안녕하세요?
안녕하세요.
What's the term that you guys use for old women? In China, there's a term for it. Shen Lao?
할머니?
Shen Yu is what they use it in China.
Like 할머니?
Okay, never mind. It's fine. What do you? Where are you from originally? You said
I'm from LA. I grew
LA.
up in Santa Monica.
okay. Born and raised
Yeah.
here. Okay. What do you do for work?
I'm a doctor over at Jackson Memorial in the VA.
Oh, wow.
Sweet. Awesome. What primary care, or do you specialize?
So I started doing general surgery. The work hours and the lifestyle were just too much. I'd stay up like 28 hours every 3 days, doing surgery and just working, and so I switched over to internal medicine.
Okay.
It's a lot
better now.
Yeah.
Like you were on call pretty much when you would do that. Was it like 3 days on and then how'd it go?
I just never had a vacation or a break in surgery, and now I have a lot more free time.
Oh, she was a doctor.
Yeah, thank you for rejoining the conversation, Chris.
You're welcome.
What kind of surgeries were performed the most?
Actually, I did a lot of amputations.
Oh, shit.
A lot of.
She was cutting niggas off for real. Yo, she was karate chopping niggas like for real. Hey,
Sorry, for everything, man.
Yo, you know crazy?
So what are you doing in Miami? Are you here by yourself?
Yeah, so I live like 2 blocks down. I live by myself. I have a cat. It's a Sphinx cat. So hairless cat. Yeah, I mean, I just got a job here, so I moved down here. It's been about 9 months. It's been good. Yeah, I live across from Sexy Fish.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
you're right.
right there.
Okay, yeah, you're literally right next door.
I don't know what it is, but there's an influx of Asians in Miami. I don't know what it is, bro. What's
We
going
love
on?
it.
Why is that?
So you're a doctor, but you do internal medicine now. But the thing you perform the most is amputations.
No, I have done other things like gallbladder removal. A lot of the time we get flesh-eating bacteria, so we have to carve out the entire person's like muscles and like.
How do you get flesh-eating bacteria?
Yo,
It's just
Water,
kind of
I guess.
random. A lot of diabetics get it,
Wow.
but
Well,
yeah.
we're getting invaded now. So.
I guess, yeah, I was going to say, it's
No,
coming from all
seriously,
the
with
mass
all-
immigration.
With all the mass migration, we're
Yeah.
getting a lot of flesh-eating diseases now.
Shit. Okay. How long you been a doctor for?
Like 2 years.
Okay, so you got on in your 20s.
Yeah.
Did you finish school early?
Yeah, so I went to community college when I was 12. I went to UC Berkeley on a full ride when I was 15.
Yeah, 12. Yeah.
Double majored in English and
I told you, bro. Asians
neurobio.
are smart.
No, I know, because like the fact that you became a doctor at that level so young, because my sister's a doctor too, so I was like, she's in her 30s, you know what I mean? It takes
30s?
forever, bro. Like for her, she got in 20. So no, kudos to you, man. That's fantastic. Highest education level complete. Obviously, you went to med school. Where'd you go for med school?
UCF.
Okay, in Orlando, right?
Yeah, they give like partial scholarships. Really great school. Loved
Okay.
it.
Cool. Relationship status? You said single, right? Very single.
Yeah,
it-
single and looking to settle down.
Is dating hard nowadays for you? Is dating hard for you now?
It's not hard, but I found that Miami is a lot more superficial than I realized, and I'm very naive in a sense. Like I like to see the good in people.
Yeah, facts.
How the hell did you end up on the Fresh and Fit podcast?
I got recruited.
Do you know where you are right now?
Yeah, it's okay. I mean,
Okay.
I think like I like being roasted. Like it's totally fine with me.
Oh, she likes toxic.
No, it's just
No, she's-
funny. I think like it's kind of like when guys like each other, they like to roast each other, and that's how they show love to each other. And I feel
Right.
like
Oh shit. You got brothers?
Maybe girls should feel like that too. I don't
brothers?
have any brothers, but
Okay.
a lot of my friends are guys, and we roast each other.
I I want to ask this because it's not. We've brought medical professionals on before. When you went to med school and when you were like going to school and etc., was it 50-50 with the men and the women in your med school, or was it mostly becoming more women, more men?
It was like 70% men, 30% women.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Do you see the medical field equalizing as far as like doctors go versus nurses?
Yeah, right now I think it's there's a barrier because like women, a lot of women have children, a lot of women have to do like domestic like housework and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And so it is really hard for a woman to be full time as a surgeon, or I mean some women can do it all
Yeah.
and props
Most
to them,
surgeons are men, right?
but yeah, I would
Okay.
say most surgeons are men.
Okay. And then, are your parents together?
Yeah, they are. They are amazing and they love each other.
Okay, great. Birth control for you?
I've had an IUD, so no PMS for around 10 years.
That's why you're so calm.
No periods for 10 years.
She said
I'm
no PMS,
I'm
so-
basically
Yeah.
a guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
Fantastic.
Your body count?
6.
Partial.
All right.
Stop the cap.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
For
she in Miami,
31.
bro. She in Miami, man.
All right. Some girls get that in one semester in med school. What about? So hey, kudos to you. That's good.
That's good.
For 31. What about you? What's your name?
My name is Damayanti.
One more time. Damayanti.
T. Damayanti.
Damayanti.
Yes.
Okay. Damayanti.
That's one.
All right. How old are you?
I am the old lady here at 43.
43. Okay.
Could even tell.
Where are you from originally?
Asian don't raisin. Bali, Indonesia.
Okay.
Oh, you Asian?
Ah.
Salamat jiwa.
Salamat malam.
Oh, you got that right. Okay.
Just like a mono.
Are you?
Like a man knows all the languages.
Okay, I love it.
What the fuck?
Nigga.
Yo.
What do you do for work?
I'm in the private equity space, finance, specifically health and beauty. I was a former nurse and
Wait, nurse?
cosmetology. Former, yes, I was licensed, but no longer working in that field.
Okay.
So I just did
So former nurse, but you do
cosmetology. Yes.
private equity now for cosmetology?
No, specifically health and beauty. So any businesses that run health and beauty space, we
You guys will
acquire
give them
and
loans?
manage. No, we will look for money if they need to, but no.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Highest education level completed?
I did my nursing and I finished my cosmetology and I got my license.
So you have your bachelor's degree then probably, right?
Nope.
Nope.
Like a semester away, but I got a really good job and I didn't want to turn it down.
Okay. Gotcha.
Got my associates in nursing.
Associates. All right. Relationship status?
I am taken.
All right.
Happily taken.
Congrats. How long
right,
y'all been
good job.
together?
Oh, 4 years almost.
Okay.
Yes, and my parents still together, knocking on their 50th anniversary, golden years.
Nice.
Nice.
That's good.
Divorce is illegal over there.
Is it really?
Probably, yeah.
Are your parents
they're
Muslim or no?
Oh, no, we're Christian. Maybe that's why we left.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
You're
I
not
don't know.
kidding. No, let's be honest.
Yeah.
You're
No,
not
but we are
kidding.
Christian, yes.
Okay.
But yes, Indonesia is the highest Muslim population in the world.
Yeah, one of
Wow.
them. Yeah.
Is D.
Birth control?
No.
No. All right. And what does your guy do?
Private equity as well. Finance.
Okay. All right.
Is that where you guys met at work?
At another conference, we did. Yes,
Okay.
something in that nature. Yes, it's a small circle. People in finance is like, yeah, nothing but 50-year-old white man. So I come in white Asian with the pink blazer. Who is this girl?
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, and that's how he snatched me up.
All right. Cool. What about you? What's your name?
My name is Candace Marie,
With a C or a?
Candace.
Okay.
Oh,
C,
another
not a
Candace.
K.
All right.
Okay.
Candace, yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 30 years old.
Wait, 30?
Okay. Where are you from?
I am from Rockford, which is right outside of Illinois. It's kind of an hour away from Chicago.
Okay. Is that still Cook County or no?
Cook County?
Is it?
No.
Chicago. Okay.
Uh-uh.
All right. What do you do for work?
Well, I'm a retired model, a retired artist, current podcast host of my own podcast,
Okay.
What's it called?
Caught Up with Candace.
What do you talk about?
Everything, business, lifestyle, mental health, and it's sponsored by Bel Air. Shout out to Rick Ross.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Oh.
Shout out to him.
Highest education level completed?
No high school. Sorry,
High school?
high school.
Okay. Relationship status?
Taken.
Okay.
Happily taken.
How long have you been together?
For a year now, but I've known him for a couple years.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
What does he do?
He does. We have a concierge service together. We have like backstage passes to like all the big events, Rolling Loud and everything really that you could think of.
In Miami specifically, right?
Miami, LA, like Rolling
Oh.
Loud in LA right now. We have Loud Cloud
I'm gonna
Club
need some
passes.
passes.
Oh yeah, so we got the hookup on all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are your parents still together?
No, they're not.
Divorced?
They were never married when I was together.
Okay.
Well, when
Uh,
they were together.
Birth control?
No.
No?
Body count?
None of y'all business.
Okay. And then what's your like ethnic background?
Puerto Rican, Nigerian, and European.
Okay. She knows your way.
Yeah.
Is your dad Nigerian? Your mom Puerto Rican?
My dad is Nigerian. My mom's Puerto Rican and white.
Okay. How do we guess it right every time?
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm Darlene. I'm
Darlene?
30. Yes.
Okay.
I'm 30 and I'm a mechanic.
Oh shit. Okay.
This is the older panel.
All right. Where are you from originally?
I was born in Lauderdale,
Okay.
Yeah.
but my mom is Costa Rican and my dad is Cuban.
Okay.
Pura vida, man.
You said Costa Rica and Puerto Rican?
No, Costa Rican and Cuban.
And Cuban. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry. And then you said you're a mechanic.
Yes.
Auto or?
Automotive mechanic.
Fresh.
Oh shit. Okay.
Wait, why'd you get into mechanic work?
I've just always loved cars. My dad used to work on cars, and then I officially got into it when I was like 16, when I had my first love. He was into cars, and he had an SRT4, which I was like in love with. So, and then I would see him working on it, and I just got into it.
What'd you love more, the car or him? What'd you love more?
Him.
Are you close with your father?
Not really. No. No. He was growing up, he was very like emotionally absent. So, we're not so close. But
Interesting.
Different.
Okay. Highest education level completed? You obviously probably had to go to trade school, right?
Yes, I went to Sheridan Technical Center for about a year, less than a year, for the automotive program, but I didn't finish it. They took my grant. So
Why did they take your grant?
because I would skip a lot when I met my other boyfriend in there, and then
She was fucking.
they and then they took it. So
Yes, we
Skip
figured
a
that
class.
out already.
Sex.
All right.
Okay.
Get smashed.
So what'd you say, Mo? Sheridan? That's in Hollywood, you said?
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
Hollywood.
Okay.
Yeah,
I go to the LA Fitness next.
Okay. Relationship status?
single.
Damn, man, you lost your grand. You ain't even still with the guy?
No, nope.
Damn.
He was a nice guy, but no, he smoked too much.
He what?
He smoked too much. Yeah, I didn't like that.
Okay. Are your parents still together?
No, they divorced when I was like 1.
Oh shit. Okay.
Mhm.
Birth control?
No birth control.
No. Okay. All right. We know what we'll say for the show. All right. What about you?
My name is Ines.
Ines?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you from, Ines?
I'm from Paris.
Oui, oui.
How old are you?
Oui, oui. I'm 21.
21. All
Yeah.
right. And are you here just visiting or?
No, I'm here for visiting. Yeah.
Yes, visit. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you do for work?
I'm a student in psychology
Okay. Back in France or here?
in France.
In France.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you majoring in? Oh yeah, psychology.
sorry.
You said psychology.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Relationship status?
I'm sorry. What that mean?
Like, do you have a boyfriend? Are you married?
Single.
No way.
Single. Okay.
No, single. Yeah.
Okay. Are your parents still together?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you on birth control?
I'm sorry. What that mean?
It means like you have like a pill or maybe like IUD,
What?
so you don't have kids.
Contraceptive.
If I have a kid?
Prevent
So you
pregnancy.
don't have any kids, like,
do you do anything to prevent pregnancy?
No.
Okay, no.
Lives life on the edge. Okay. And then what's your like racial background?
I'm Moroccan Egyptian.
كلام عربي?
نحكي العربي.
Oh, okay.
شوية.
Okay. All right. Shway, shway. All right. All right. So
Habibi.
you said Moroccan Egyptian?
Yeah, but like in Morocco they don't speak same than Egypt. Like Egypt, it's
Yeah, it's
real
very different.
Yeah, it's very different. And I speak the Arabic how they speak in Morocco.
Oh, that's
to
the
be
worst
honest.
Arabic because it
Yeah.
has like Spanish and French in it.
They call that like darija.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
It's the worst Arabic by far. No offense. It's very difficult to understand because they put Spanish and French in it too.
Damn.
All right. What about you? My family's from Sudan. That's why.
Oh,
I
okay.
know. Yeah. What about you?
My name's Irene.
Irene.
Mhm.
Okay. How old are you, Irene?
I'm 36.
36. All right. Where are you from?
I'm Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican.
Mhm.
You're from Puerto Rico?
And I was born in New Jersey.
Oh, okay. What part of Jersey?
Newark.
Okay.
Wait, you're Puerto Rican?
I'm Puerto Rican.
You have kids, huh?
I have one.
I figured, yeah.
Why do you think it?
They're very fertile. They don't believe in
I don't know.
abortions.
Yeah, there you go. Puerto Ricans are very, able to have
Yeah.
kids. I'll just
Yeah.
say that.
Okay.
Do you guys?
Are you speaking from experience?
No, not from me. On the streets, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
You never knocked a Puerto Rican up?
Definitely not.
Are you sure?
Not I know about. Let's go.
You said you're from Newark, New Jersey. Do you guys still have like some of the highest car theft in the United States, or no? Did it go down?
I left when I was 9.
Oh,
When I
okay,
came
never
down,
mind.
I'm a Floridian.
Oh, okay. So you live in Florida now.
Yeah.
All right. Because you used to have one of the highest carjackings in the world. Sorry, in the United States, Newark, New Jersey.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay. What do you do for work?
I'm a billing specialist for a relocation company.
Nice.
Okay. Highest education level completed?
I went to trade school for massage therapy.
Okay.
Worked in sports medicine for a little while and orthopedic surgeons.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. What made you leave that?
I got married.
Okay.
And he didn't like my.
He didn't like that?
My career choice.
All right, fair enough.
So.
I can see that. You know.
How long? So you said you're married, right? How long y'all been together?
No, I'm divorced.
Oh, shit. Okay,
Quite some time now.
Okay, so you're single now.
Yes.
Okay.
Happily.
How long were you guys married before you divorced?
8 years.
Okay.
I would say happily single.
Who initiated the divorce? You or him?
Me.
Okay.
Why?
Several reasons.
What's the biggest one?
Financially irresponsible.
One of the most common ones.
This is terrible. He. Oh wow. He was not able to perform. In the bedroom. He wound up not taking care of himself, and it wound up he had erectile dysfunction because of it, because he didn't take care of his health.
Wow.
Damn.
I mean,
that's scary, bro.
That's crazy.
Imagine you married a chick, you can't get it up. That's just disturbing, dog.
The doctor, our resident,
She gone, my nigga.
Our resident doctor has something to say about that.
So for all the guys with erectile dysfunction,
Here we go.
There's no need to be ashamed. There's a lot of things that can cause it. Depression.
What the fuck, Chris?
You know, it can be a
Imbalance.
lot of low testosterone, diabetes, but that's usually
Smoking
for older
pot.
men. But I would say like a lot of it is depression at our age, and I don't know. I just see it in the clinic a lot, and it's not something to be ashamed about.
Has erectile dysfunction exploded in significance over the past few years? Because I've looked at shit on this as far as like, you know, with the emergence of porn becoming more ubiquitous, ED has gone up alongside of it. Would you say that's...
Yeah, I mean, at the VA at least, the #1 prescribed drug is Viagra, so...
Wow. Okay.
You ever chopped off any dicks?
I actually, there was a 74-year-old meth head who had put a metal cock ring around, and so he had been partying for days.
Hold on a second. A 74-year-old meth head with what?
With a metal cock ring.
A Prince Albert.
So he did that for 2 days.
I was kidding, bro. I was kidding.
And then he was in so much pain that he decided to do it again, just so that he could like get rid of the pain. So eventually it got stuck. He went to the emergency department. They cut it off with the electric saw.
Oh my
and
gosh.
then I was consulted to go fix his penis. So he was really mean to me, and he was like very, very like, you know, he had just done meth, but the second I was like, can I touch it, because I needed to assess it. He was like, oh yeah.
I'm surprised she's single. You know, she's out here in Miami, single, pretty girl, knows how to fix penises.
She's a misogynist. I'm thinking happy ending. That's a sad ending.
So wait, so you guys missed the best part. So she was like, you know, can I touch it because I have to look at it? And he was like, oh yeah. That's some Quagmire shit. Giggity, giggity, giggity.
It works.
You been on me a long time,
bro. I was trolling. I was just kidding, bro.
No, I've been inside of like at least 80 buttholes just from my surgical training.
What?
Oh my God.
That is something.
That's my job.
What is I have a question, because we all know that you have to confirm this. If you've done ER medicine, you know that there's a lot of people that come in with things stuck in their butt. What's the craziest thing you've ever seen stuck in someone's butt, and what's the craziest thing you've ever taken out of someone's butt? It's so true, right? Like,
yeah, it is.
This is something nobody talks about this, but one of the most common late night ER visits in America, if you look this up, is people with objects stuck in their buttholes. It's like sexual stuff. Yeah, like sexual stuff, yeah.
I mean, a guy had a beer bottle in there.
Wow.
And he claimed that he fell on it. Like he fell on it.
Yeah,
and I was like, yeah.
Yo, nigga went to the emergency room and said, I got corona. But the vaccine ain't gonna fix that shit.
That was actually funny.
I was doing some stand-up comedy.
You should be.
Hilarious.
You're
Oh my
actually
God,
funny.
it's so funny.
But yeah, what the fuck, bro? Holy, this panel lit. I'm having a good time.
Wait, so
We're still on the introductions.
As a journalist, then I'll ask because we do know
Sure, go on.
in Florida and some of the hospitals across the country, they were inflating, right? They were inflating coronavirus rates. So maybe it was counted as a corona infection, you know? Because there's a really big scandal about that actually.
I've actually
Kind of all the people that went to the emergency room with
people
beers in their
count
butts.
on me for their butts
So
all the
common.
time. Like even a guy I dated, he was like, "Can you fix my hemorrhoid?" And
Yo, my nigga, yo. You are different. You got no soul.
No. I gotta hear this story. What'd you do?
Yeah, so I brought my like doctor bag and like
shit.
Yeah, I just checked it out, injected some lidocaine, you know.
Yo, stop.
That's not something
You
you
just
ask
carry
your
lidocaine?
person to do for you.
No, he's cool though. He's like a friend.
Okay.
Oh shit.
I mean,
Well,
like
yeah,
I don't
I would
mind.
make him a friend too if he asked me to check his hemorrhoid.
I don't mind.
So right quick.
I don't mind at all.
That's like a little.
I mean, like that's called taking butt stuff to a whole new level, you know.
Yo.
Okay, back to the
She
podcast.
probably got a bunch of crazy stories, man. This is actually hilarious. All right. That was great.
Yo, we need on an after hours.
How did we even end up there? Oh, the erectile dysfunction.
Yeah, ED.
That's how we did that. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we understand why you left.
What?
There was other issues, but I
No,
mean, that's
those
a pretty
those
large
two are
issue.
kind of large.
Yeah.
Small, to be exact.
Small.
Bro, I'm trying, bro.
Okay.
I ain't I'm trying.
Are your parents still together?
No, they got divorced and became friends after. They were enemies while they were together.
Oh, really?
And afterwards, they're lovely.
They're amicable now?
Lovely.
Okay.
They're
Interesting.
just really good roommates.
Oh, they still live together?
They were really great parents. They just weren't for each other.
Yeah. Do they like still live with each other?
No.
Oh,
no,
okay.
no,
You said
but
roommates.
all
Okay,
the
but when you were growing up,
holidays,
okay.
Yeah, every Christmas, we all are
Gotcha.
still together. Yeah.
Birth control? No.
No.
Okay. Puerto Ricans, you know how it is.
They don't want to stop.
And then what about you?
Hi, my name is Jade. And
Jade. Okay. How old are you, Jade?
I'm 20.
Okay. What's your background? Where is your family from?
My dad is Canadian, and I was born in Vancouver, Canada.
Okay. Are you Chinese?
No, my mom's Korean. so
Okay,
I'm
full
half-
Korean.
Yeah.
Oh, what's your dad then?
He's white.
Okay, you're
Yeah.
white in Asia. Okay. Because Vancouver has a huge Chinese population, right?
Yeah, Asian population is pretty big in Canada.
Yeah, in general. Yeah, because when you said Vancouver, I know there's a lot of Chinese there. So, all right, but you're Canadian? Are you American too, or just Canadian?
I have an American citizenship because we live in Florida now. So.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Good choice.
But you live in Vancouver. You're just here visiting?
No, I live here.
You actually do live. Okay.
But I go to school in New York.
Okay. So you live in Miami.
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you go to school? You don't have to say if you don't want to, but I'm assuming you're in college in New York.
Yes, I'm a second year. I go to New York University.
NYU?
Yes.
Okay. All right. What are you majoring in? Are you in art or something?
I'm pre-law, so I'm on tracks taking courses for law, politics, and government.
Cool. All right. I'm assuming you want to be a lawyer in that field. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Relationship status?
I recently just broke up with my boyfriend.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Why?
It was something really stupid. He didn't trust me.
No way.
And he blew up in my face, and I can't have a man who doesn't put God in the center of a relationship,
I agree.
along with raising your voice at your partner, because I don't do that.
Exactly. He's bad for you. Glad you're single now.
He's Italian.
What did you do
so-
though?
Oh shit.
I didn't do anything.
Because that's what they all say though. Really, what did you do though?
No, I genuinely didn't. He lied to me first. I caught him in it, and then he said, "Well, your
did he
friends
lie
are
about,
this." He lied about the fact that he was conversating with his ex. He
Okay.
cut the conversation really short, but I was like, "But I have all of this."
Where was he talking to her on text or Instagram?
iMessage.
iMessage.
Yeah.
Okay. But so, how did that lead to him saying he doesn't trust you?
Because we found out it was actually our friend.
Who's we?
who- like me and my friend.
Oh, okay.
She didn't tell me she was doing this, but she went behind my back and pretended to be his ex and texted him.
Wow.
But and she said, look, like he did this, like you shouldn't be with him. So I was like, okay. I confronted him. But then he was like, no, like, I barely talked to her. I just said, I have a girlfriend. That's it. I was like, no, you're lying because I have 5 screenshots.
So he said he couldn't trust you because you employed undercover tactics. Or what?
I did.
I'm just trying to,
She went behind my back.
understand what you did because you know
She
there's
went behind
always
my
two
back and
sides.
did it. Excuse me. He just broke up and said, "Oh, like your friend did this, and that's your friend, so it's your responsibility." And then we just broke up.
So he broke up with you?
Yes, he did.
Shit.
Would you have stayed if he apologized?
If he was willing to work on not yelling in my face every time he was mad, and just he has bad anger issues, so I don't think I could.
But you still picked him.
Yeah, I did.
Stupid. All right.
Interesting.
Makes a lot of sense.
All right, so recently single. All right, that's why she's here on spring break, right?
Everybody loves a little toxic masculinity,
Yeah,
right?
right?
Yeah.
Are your parents still together?
Yes, they are.
They are? All right, cool. And then birth control for you?
I'm on and off with it.
But right now, I'm assuming no?
No, I'm not on it.
Yeah, okay. All right, so cool. Laura, you want to introduce yourself
Guest
to the
of
people real
honor.
fast? The
Yeah,
guest of
sure.
honor. We got Laura Loomered in the house.
So thanks for having me.
Yeah.
My name's Laura Loomer. I'm a conservative investigative journalist, also the most banned censored woman in the world.
Oh shit.
I brought you all signed copies of my book tonight too, so you can have the book.
Appreciate that.
I'm originally from Tucson, Arizona, and I live in Florida. And I have my own show. It's called Loomer Unleashed. It's on Rumble. I'm an author, as I said. I also do some political consulting, and just I guess. What else? What else do you want to know?
Body count? No, I'm just joking, man. I'm joking.
I'm a femcel. Seriously.
Biden's people hate you, right?
Yeah, I'm a
And,
femcel.
Um,
I don't believe in casual sex. I don't believe in polygamy. And so for me, like, I'm 30 years old and I know, right? Like that, you have the sound effects, right? But no, seriously, I'm 30 years old and I understand that, like I'm 30 and I'm single, but that's because of my choices, right? So I've always prioritized my career. I would love to meet somebody. Like, it's not that I wouldn't prioritize a man, but it's just really hard these days to meet somebody that wants to accept your lifestyle, right? Like, it's not that I'm out here hoeing around or, I'm not even on Instagram. I don't sleep around. I'm not on dating apps, none of that stuff. But I just think that when you're a public figure and you work a lot and you're in the limelight, you have people that want to clout chase. You have people that sometimes they want to date you. Like, I get asked out all the time, but it's like, I don't want to date a fan, right? You don't want to date fans because they have this idea of like who you are, and they don't really want to know who you are, if that makes sense, right? So it's always fun until
it's not fun.
It's not fun, right? Because there's a lot of stress. It's not fun. It's not easy being a public figure. So, so I just say I'm a femcel because I don't.
What? I'm sorry. What does that mean? For the
Well, I'm not going to. I don't sleep with people. Well, I'm not going to sleep with anybody unless I'm in a relationship with them.
Got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what was the term that you used?
Femcel. They say incel, right? I'm a
stem
femcel.
cell, like
No, like femcel.
But like a play on words, like stem cell.
No, it's not stem cell. It's actually a play on incel.
Oh, okay.
all right, cool. And then we were talking about this
I don't
before.
take birth control to answer that question. And my parents are divorced.
Okay, I was gonna ask you, why'd they ban you? Because when you said you're not on Instagram, like everyone at the table was like shocked and stuff. Like, why did they ban you off Instagram?
She's a conservative.
So yeah, I'm a conservative, and so I got banned in 2019. There were a lot of like really high, some of the biggest pro-Trump accounts online got shut down in 2019, and then they falsely accused us of being dangerous individuals. And there was this whole, really big press conference that was issued about it, and like President Trump had to have a press conference about it at the White House, and they pretty much banned the top 5 pro-Trump accounts off Facebook and Instagram, and mine was one of them. And so, yeah, it just got permanently banned. And I was banned on Twitter too, but in 2018, and I only just got it back. I'm banned everywhere. I'm banned on Venmo, Cash App.
No way.
I'm banned on GoFundMe. Yeah, I'm banned on.
Are you gonna make a new one?
No, I'm banned on Uber. I'm banned on Lyft. I'm banned on Uber Eats.
I didn't know
they
it's
could
like,
do that.
damn, a girl's gotta eat,
How about Huff?
There's people. I saw someone in the chat was like, "She looks too skinny." I'm like, "Yeah, well, I'm banned on Uber Eats, right? They're starving me to death. I can't even eat delivery food."
It's it's crazy. The censorship, and it's funny because like when Elon took over X, he even admitted that when he looked at the numbers, that conservative creators were banned something like 3 to 5 times as much as liberal creators. So, censorship is crazy.
But
man.
I'm like an anomaly because I'm Jewish, and so. Oh, wait, we're not allowed to say that word, right?
Yeah, you go ahead.
No, and so, like there's all these groups, right? Like you have the ADL and you have all these like Jewish organizations that push for censorship. But then when you have a Jewish person that is censored and actually shut down and, like really banned on extreme levels, they don't want to help because, well, I'm conservative, right? And so it's a tough spot to be in, but it's all right.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah. So,
chats.
Yeah, we can hit the chats. Laura, do you have a question for the girls before I read chats, or?
No, I was actually hoping for a more degenerate panel,
That's a good panel of chicks, man.
I just came really excited because usually you guys have like the panel you had the other night with the porn star that was lying about being being a virgin.
Dude, that was crazy.
Oh, she said she was a virgin, and then we pulled a video of her like.
No way.
She said, yeah.
It sounds like
crazy.
Compared to usual, right?
There's a funny
Your
story
panel tonight is
after
pretty.
that as well. We
somewhat
won't
wholesome.
say. But yeah, she was capping.
I mean,
Hard.
when the girls get talking, you never know.
Yeah. All right, so I'll read some of the chats here. It's Friday, so you guys know what we do. We normally read your guys' questions.
The real Laura Loomered.
So from this point forward, we're going to go $50, right?
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. This was from the other show, actually. We missed this one. This is when we had that girl. The wannabe Virgin Mary is making me regret saying we shouldn't have Sharia law. She said she reads the Quran. Well, the Quran says we need to stone whores.
That was my super chat to you the other night, but you didn't
when
read.
that girl was lying.
Wow.
So I wish we had read that one on air, but we missed it. Okay, Aurelian Views goes, seeing as this panel is on the last 20% of their eggs, how important is it, goddamn, how important is it for you to have kids, and would you give up your career to be a stay-at-home wife, or would you continue to pursue it and let them be raised by an iPad babysitter in the public school system? So how important is it for you to have kids? And would you give up your career to be it?
Yes.
Okay, so we can start here. Would you give up your career right now to be a stay-at-home wife, or would you continue to pursue your career?
Well, they not talking to me because I'm thriving over here with eggs and everything. But no, not yet.
Okay.
I feel like I'm in my prime. I really just started my career like 2 years ago.
Okay.
And so it's going great, and I want to see where it takes me.
We could do a raise of hands here. Wait, how important is it for you to raise kids? Damn, I wish you could.
So basically, give up your career and then have kids.
Yeah.
You just cut it short there.
Would anyone give up their career to have kids right now?
Right here.
Raise of hands.
Right here.
1,
in a heartbeat.
2. Okay.
I mean, I would, in a sense, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Wait. Do you have a husband or boyfriend?
Husband.
Why do you have kids?
I do have kids from my previous marriage, but
so you-
I would love to have more.
Oh, you want more?
I do.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes,
Alright.
for sure.
I actually did give up my career, not to have kids, but to be engaged. Like I was like at the top of my modeling career, and my ex-fiance was super controlling, and he at first acted like he wasn't. And then when I started getting close to like Lil Wayne and Lil Baby and those big artists, he was like, "Oh no, you need to be closed in." And I literally retired because of that.
He didn't trust. He didn't trust you.
Unfortunately, no.
You look kind of familiar though. I've seen him before somewhere.
I'm gonna tell you how. Okay, so
Are you Are you a Maybach girl?
Rick Ross sponsors my podcast.
Yeah,
that's
but
the closest to
you
that.
do look familiar. It's funny that you said that.
I've done a lot of big videos.
Yeah, I wasn't staring at you earlier. You like rolled your eyes at me, but I was like, I didn't know if I rubbed you the wrong way. But you look a little familiar. I was like, you look like you've been in a music video.
No, yeah, I've been in a lot of big videos.
Yeah.
I've seen her in person before.
I'm gonna tell you where we met. So we met at Live.
Oh.
And you actually asked me to come on the podcast, and
what else did he ask
my
you?
response was hell no. And the reason why is because you guys were making very racist remarks on one of your podcasts that I did not like.
What did we say?
You were basically saying, I don't know the word for word verbatim, but you basically said like the Shaniquas and the Shaquandas, like you don't like girls with names and Shananes. Yeah. And like me, I'm light skinned, but I have a black sister, like dark skinned sister. So that it hit me. I'm like, wait a second, you as an African American dark skinned individual to say something like that, I was like, wow, like That's crazy.
But everybody
so it took
has
me
a
a
type.
while.
So I can't.
What did you say?
I can't have my own preferences.
No, you can, but it just made the girls with those type of names, I feel like, feel bad, because it's like, dang, if my name is that, am I in this specific category of being ratchet just because my parents name me that? Because I've met girls with those type of names, the most polite, respectable women, and then I've met girls named Karen or Becky or whatever other names you want to think of that are super ratchet. So I feel like that's like a stigmatism. Like, it's whether your name is this or that should not matter.
So when girls say I don't like niggas, I don't get upset. I just say, oh, you don't like me, cool. Why are you taking it that serious? It's just like what I like, what I don't like.
But that's not as broad. I mean, that's more broad.
Niggas is broad as fuck.
But how is it
He's a
racist
nigga.
though?
He's a nigga.
By saying if your name's Shaquanda or
But he's black.
I was
He's
kidding.
That's ratchet.
But he's really black,
hold on,
like not
you know
just
what's funny? I was
black,
kidding.
but like black.
Okay, you were kidding.
I was trolling.
Okay, you were trolling. Okay.
She's black, bro.
Look at all these hats.
Okay.
It's just like we're trolling most of the time.
Okay, so you were trolling. You weren't for real.
No, but that
I
though.
forgive
I ain't
you.
dating no shaniquas.
I mean, there is some truth to it.
But to be fair, though,
And to be honest with you, to answer you, why I
Yeah.
kind of looked at you and rolled my eyes is because I Googled you before I got here.
Oh, Yeah. shit.
And sometimes Google is not correct.
Yeah.
But the
Right.
first thing that came up on your name was anti-Muslim.
Yeah.
And it's Ramadan. So I feel
I
like
know.
that was kind of like ironic that she's a host during Ramadan, anti-Muslim. So I wanted to ask you directly, is that the case?
I don't hate Muslims. I mean, right? We just grabbed some food right before coming on the show. Like,
Okay.
I wouldn't be on your show if I hated
So-
Muslims, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Google's a lie.
I don't hate. I'm not anti-Muslim, but I am anti-Islam. Like, I'm not a fan of Islam because, you know, it's an oppressive ideology. I think that it's a supremacist ideology and it oppresses women. And like you yourself, you said you were joking, but you're not joking, right? When you said your parents left because you're Christian, you left because in these countries where they have Sharia law, you are not able to practice your religion freely, right? And so here in the United States of America, where they say we have so-called freedom of religion, yeah, well, like Muslims here in America are not living in reality because that's not the reality for like 90% of the world's Muslims, right? Like 2 billion of the world's Muslims. And so because I speak out about human rights violations, right? Like, I'm not in favor of stoning women, only whores, right? Like, only whores. Only the whores, okay? Only the whores. I'm not in favor of throwing gays off of buildings, right? I'm not a fan of all these, you know, free Palestine whack jobs running around the streets of Miami that are calling for the eradication of Israel and Jews. I'm just not down with that, right?
Okay.
But I don't hate Muslim people. I'm not a fan of Islam as an ideology, but I look at people on an individual basis. But yeah, like, you can't really read Google because I like to joke, and it's not really even a joke because it's real, but Jeffrey Dahmer, you know, the serial killer, we have the same birthday.
Oh, wow.
We have the same birthday. I have the same birthday as Jeffrey Dahmer, and he has a nicer Wikipedia page than mine. Like, they give him a nicer Wikipedia than me.
Damn.
Yeah, and you hate people.
And that's what she
He
said.
hate people,
You hate
right?
people.
And that's what she said. She was like, we got to take that with a grain of salt because sometimes Google is not accurate. So I had to ask you myself.
Yeah.
And I understand your answer. I see where you're coming
I mean,
from.
I'm anti-Islam. I'm not anti-Muslim, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And I'm certainly not a white supremacist and all that other shit they say about me online.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the internet always
But I'm glad that you.
sensationalizes things.
Wait,
but
wait.
I did catch you rolling your eyes at me.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm like a Sagittarius. My emotions show on my face.
Sagittarius?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Fire sign. We're crazy.
I'm a Sagittarius
That night,
too.
Must be angry.
Wait. What night was it?
It was a long time ago. It was like when
Okay.
you guys, around the time that you guys had that episode, like literally right after.
Which
That was a
episode?
while ago.
Which,
Yeah.
which episode in particular?
Dating app Blacked.
Oh,
Dabble in
well,
the
we,
dark.
the
Dabble in the
joke
dark.
where we said we don't dabble in the dark?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, like stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
how you guys say it. It's like you could have said like my preference is this, but saying things like Shanika or Shaquanda and dabble in the dark, I feel like that's almost borderline racist. If you
mean-
ask me.
I think
Nigga, my
it's- I
mom's
think it's
black.
funny.
How am I gonna be?
I mean, we make jokes on everybody.
Bruh.
It's just, we roast everybody equally.
I mean,
You see all the ethnic hats I have here. So it's like, I make fun of everybody. My thing is, I love when people say we're racist, and I'm just like, well, I guess we whatever, because we roast everybody equally, you know. But some races tend to be more sensitive than others. Like, when we make Asian jokes, they never complain, right? But when we say something about black people, right? Yeah,
we don't
like they didn't say shit. But as soon as we used to make a joke about black people, oh, you hate black people. It was like, bro, come on, man.
It's so serious,
Yeah,
man.
it's so serious, man. They get so
Lighten up,
butthurt,
bro.
man.
Enjoy life.
It's crazy.
Okay.
You get so angry, bro.
Yeah.
But I just feel like people use that word so loosely. Like,
Loosely,
you know, logically speaking, like why call them a racist when like you're black, right? You consider yourself to be black, right?
Yeah.
Like if they didn't like, well, he's black too, right? Like they're both black. So if they didn't like black people, why would they have black people on the show? It's just, I think that people are too sensitive and they use the word racist or bigoted when really it's just about preferences. Like,
Right.
isn't everybody allowed to have their own person that they're attracted to?
No, and I agree. And when he explained that, I'm seeing the different view of it. But at first, I was like, oh no, I can't rock with
See,
that.
I'm at Live.
Yeah.
So how long, this must have been two.
I'm trying to remember whose table I was at. Was it Soulja Boy?
We were at some artist's table though. It was just me, you, and the artist. And they like introduced us, and I damn near was like, I don't even want to shake your hand. And you were like you felt some type of way about it, and I was like,
Oh, yeah.
this is why.
That was a long time
that
ago,
was a
bro.
long
I was
time
gonna
ago.
say because if Fresh doesn't remember, because you got elephant memory.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember the artist.
He remembers people all the time, so
Yeah.
that's why I was like, wait.
Because I was like, she looks mad familiar. But okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, listen, you know what? Now you know what? We're not racist.
Okay,
We're
I love
good.
that.
There
Okay.
you go.
Yeah, racist to everybody.
Bad.
What else do we got here? Okay, I like the diversity. It's only too appropriate that with the two Linglings, you also brought on some Pokemon tonight. Goddamn. Chris, this one's for the next cup of Henny.
Where's
Man, this podcast is gonna have to be on Rumble only, man. Goddamn. This is fucking crazy. We got 23,000 y'all watching, by the way. Shout out to you guys. Dang, I thought Trad Thoughts only be on Twitter. Don't think they leave the. Oh no, Red Pill saying. Okay, stupid. Richard Nixon.
Yep.
Super Horse, love you, FNF from Sask, Canada.
All right.
Okay, appreciate that. Nate says, hey, Fresh&fit team, just wanted to check in and see if you've kept in touch with Skippy since his appearance on the podcast. I hope he's doing well, and we'd love to hear any updates on how he's doing. Dude, I tried reaching out to him. He
we
didn't
text
respond.
Skippy. He never responded.
We want to bring him back.
Also, he's still begging for money. So, bro, it's like at this point, bro, we're trying to help you. Do what you want to do, bro.
He's still, what? What does he do?
Still acting the same. We tried, bro. We tried.
But I did reach out to him to come back on. He never responded. Master 1010. Shout out to you, bro.
Thanks, bro.
Ricky Sicky goes, ask the ladies, if you were trying to get as much sex as possible, how many different guys would you sleep with in a month? What?
That was a fucked up question, man.
That's a weird question.
But you
what?
want to ask that question? That's kind of fucked.
It's kind of weird.
Wait, why?
Like they can, bro. Like a girl could smash.
That's not
20
attractive.
dudes.
That's not attractive.
It's not a
though.
flex.
But that's not a flex.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They'll
I was
never
gonna
admit
say
that.
that. Like,
Yeah. Guys, y'all gotta ask questions that like, come on,
I
man.
don't know.
Like, all right. JBK goes, ladies, a lot of women today say men have become really soft and feminized. In what way in particular do you think men are acting more feminine that you've seen?
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So ladies, in your experience dealing with men in general, what are some ways that you've noticed that men have become more effeminate?
Yep.
We can start
with Chicago.
Here, yeah, we can start with y'all.
I think men expecting the same. I think when they like expect the same treatment that we expect from them, as far as like gifts.
Can you give us an example? Okay, gifts.
Gifts go, like for example, Valentine's Day or something.
Okay.
If like the girls are getting something because it's normal, it's Valentine's Day, and they're like, "You didn't get me anything," and it's like,
Okay.
"No, it's not your day.
Okay.
No, I didn't get you
Wait,
anything."
but don't you care?
I know.
Yeah, I do. That's why we have Sweetest Days. Do you guys not have that here?
What is it called?
It's like
So
Sweetest Day.
That's a Midwest thing. Yeah. It's not. Yeah.
Their day.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, we don't have that over here. Actually, someone brought it up last year. I remember when I learned, but like, yeah, it's a. I know it's big in Chicago.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it
in
whole
Chicago.
Midwest or?
Yeah, it's like dedicated to the guys, and Valentine's Day is supposed to be dedicated to the girls.
Yeah.
Wow. Maybe
we don't have that here.
Culture is different, but I mean, we don't have that.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have it. I've never seen a practice on the East Coast.
No.
Oh,
I think it's a Midwestern thing only. I mean, chat, let me know what y'all think. But
well, I think getting gifts from a girl's gay anyway, so.
all right. So the expectation of getting a gift. Okay. What about you?
She hit it right on the head on the nail. You know, we sisters, so we probably was thinking about the same thing.
Probably.
But yeah, just really honestly thinking that they don't have to court us.
Yeah.
I believe, I don't know, maybe I'm just traditional, like, you know, the new feminism wave and stuff. Maybe other people view it differently, but this is my opinion. I think that men, if you see a beautiful woman, not even just beautiful, but if she has something going on for herself and, you know, she not a bum, she out here trying or whatever the case may be, and she got like some type of value, you are supposed to court her. You are not the prize. She is. She's gonna be the one that's gonna have to carry your baby for 9 months.
Yeah.
She's gonna be the one that's gonna have to sit down and watch the kids or whatever the case may be. Unless you don't work, unless you don't get money or whatever the case may be. Like, I just believe that men need to realize that a good woman, not like a hoe or nothing like that, a good woman is the prize.
Yeah.
She's the prize.
Okay.
A lot of bitches out here is like, I don't know, like they probably done lost their head, but when you find a good woman, she's the prize.
I think a good man is the prize.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I
good
am.
man is the
And I have
prize.
to say that honestly, like I don't think it's the women because it's like in this day and age, like let's be honest, you know, we can all live in like Princess Disney World, La La Land, where it's like, oh, you know, I'm a princess and I'm gonna have my little Prince Charming come and swoop me up, and I deserve to be treated like a princess. No, like the reality is like we're living in a world of Instagram. We're living in a world of OnlyFans.
Yep.
I don't have Instagram. I don't have OnlyFans, but I sure as hell know that like, you know, any guy that like I would be dating or have dated in the past, or like, you know, any guy out there who's on these sites is going to be inundated with 1 million girls a day online, like just showing their tits and ass for free. So like, there's kind of like this incentive, well, a lack of incentive, I guess. Like, why would a guy like put effort into courting a woman these days when there's so many whores online that are willing to just give everything to everyone?
That's where the
and so
value
they've ruined it. So this mentality of like, oh, the woman is the prize. Like women are a dime a dozen these days, you know? Like most of these guys, they don't give a shit about like what kind of woman you are. They're just looking for a hole to stick their cock in, right?
Okay, so I have a question.
But let me just finish this. Like, I think a good man is the prize because it's really hard to meet a guy these days that's monogamous, right? Like loyal. You're not going to meet many loyal men these days. A lot of guys will say things like, oh, well, I just don't believe in monogamy, or I don't need to be loyal, or, you know, I'm a high value man. And what did you think? You think that I like made all this money just so I could fuck one woman for the rest of my life?
Sounds familiar.
I watch your show.
Thanks, Laura, for exposing me.
To each their, that's what I do.
Yeah.
To each their own, right? And like if a guy's gonna live their life that way, fine. Like, you know, as long as they're respectful towards you as a person, I don't really care how people choose to live their life. But in this day and age, women need to get off their high horse, and it's more of like, in my opinion, the prize is the man.
I agree with
Okay,
you.
so I have a question. So do you believe that, like, do you actively court men first? Like, you take the initiative and court them,
Take them out.
If I like somebody, I mean, I don't
dinner, buy
look
them
like I'm
gifts.
not anybody's sugar mama. Like, I'm not gonna be some guy's like sugar mama, you know?
Right?
Like, but if I like somebody, yeah, I've paid for a bill before. Like, I've had no problem
in
paying
the first stages.
I have no problem with paying for a bill in the first stages of dating.
And so you'll like actively be like, hey, I like you. Let's go out. I'll take you on a date. We'll up the band.
No, like usually,
I see,
like
I
we
see
both.
that you're valuable.
Here's $50.
That's what I'm
go
asking,
get your
because I'm
toes
talking
done.
about- I'm
Here's
talking about the
$60.
beginning
go,
stages
go
of a
get yourself a
relationship.
massage.
Once you realize that a man is like a good man, obviously that's our job, to nurture them, to love them, to uplift them, to show them that they're a king.
No, but in the beginning stages,
are you the one that's like pursuing him? Like, you're the prize.
sometimes,
I need to get
like,
you.
but because that's my thing. Like, if we're all equal here, right? Like, if men and women are equal, why is it just the woman is the prize? Like, don't men deserve to be lifted up too? Like, don't you think that like you're always
But
like,
he has
oh,
to show, but I
oh, as
feel
women,
like,
oh, we want guys to like say, oh, hey, baby, you know, you're so tired. I'm sure work was so hard. Let me book you a pedicure and a massage and rub your feet. Like, oh, and we hang out, Netflix, chill, whatever it is that people do these days, right? Like, what about, oh, hey, baby, like, I know you're working really hard and, you know, you took me out for dinner last week and it was really nice. Why don't I book you a massage? Or why don't I give you a massage? Like, I just think that women are very demanding, and I think that, like, as a woman that doesn't act like a hoe, it's really hard because so many of these men have been just so emotionally damaged by women that take them for a ride, right? Like, they just want them, they expect, like, what makes you think that just because you're meeting a guy, he doesn't know you? Like, why do you expect to go to Nobu on the first date, right? Like, why do women feel so entitled to have men spend so much money? Like, you see these videos online where they're like, oh, so what is the average amount of money a guy should spend on the first date? Oh, if he doesn't spend $250, I'm not talking to him ever again.
Yeah,
like,
so I agree with you on that. That's not the idea that I'm
that.
talking about. I'm not really talking about like materialistic stuff, or like, you know, just like really naive stuff like, oh, if he don't spend $100,000 on me in the first month, he can't keep me. No, I'm talking about a man seeing your worth and coming to you saying like, okay, I want to take you holding your hand through the club, making sure you straight, not leaving you. You got.
You wouldn't be at the club though. You wouldn't be at the club.
No, I'm saying like.
But if you
never
were a
been to
high
the-
value woman that a guy would want to actually like, you know, chase as a prize, you're not going to be
As an artist,
no high value
that's
woman
it.
is going to be at the
That's
club.
not- That's not necessarily true.
No, it is true.
In
That's
many
not true at all.
lifestyles,
It is true.
In many lifestyles,
it is true.
We
People
have
to be
to
at the
host
club.
clubs like 4 times a week as
So
artists.
I think see what's happening here. Your world is different from her world.
Yeah, and I'm trying to. I understand her world. I do.
But also keep in mind, people that are gonna date you aren't on that type of time.
I guess I should qualify it. If you're working as an artist, right, and you're performing or you're getting paid to perform at a club, then
Yeah,
fine. But
that's
if you're
what
a
I'm
woman that's
saying.
like, you know, girls' night with her friends,
Yeah.
then it's different. So I guess you could be the exception to the rule. But
Yeah.
but no high value woman is going to be in the club unless they're working like as a DJ or an artist, right?
But but the problem here is
That's a
that like,
minority, yeah.
those guys are gonna date you are gonna be like on different time of time and they're like trying to smash and dip.
Yeah.
They're
That's
not
the
trying to,
thing
like,
too.
wipe-
Yeah.
wipe chicks.
for sure.
So industry
Yeah.
niggas are different.
Yeah, that's the other thing too.
So they want to smash and dip.
Yeah. I mean, that's the exact reason. I mean, think about tell her story. Like you said, your fiance didn't want you around these individuals anymore, and that's why you left it, right?
Right.
Was this the guy that you're with now?
No.
Oh, so this was another. Okay.
Yeah.
Because
That was her ex-fiance.
okay, so your ex fiance didn't like it, and then I guess once you left the industry, you just stayed out the industry and found another guy. Like, how'd
So
you
I'm
meet
not
the other
gonna
guy?
lie. I've met the other guy. It's funny. He used to be like he would provide like jet skis and yachts for the videos, and like I never really like paid him no minds. And then like out of nowhere, it's funny. He tells me that because he got his teeth done, I finally gave him the time of day, which is not true. I'm not shallow, but
Well, you didn't see him.
You didn't see him before, bro.
Then he smiled.
Nigga got the veneers.
You said, "Oh yeah, baby,
It didn't
I'm
hurt.
here."
It didn't hurt. It's okay to have preferences.
no,
Doesn't mean you're
yeah, I
shallow.
like a nice smile.
So
you know?
wait, okay. So just so I make sure I get this. So you originally had a. So how old were you when you had this fiance that told you got to get out the game?
I was about 25, 26.
You were 25, 26. So you meet this guy. How long have you guys had been dating at this point?
We literally was dating for a month, and he made it seem like to me, he was like, he got me the Rolls Royce, he got my teeth done, he got me the AP, and he's like, I want you to be this big artist, right? And then when I became this big artist model, I was getting too much attention, and he was like, oh wait, hold on, we need
What
to
did
hide
he
you
do?
now. He sold exotic cars.
Okay. So he sold exotic cars. He puts you on, and then you get a lot of attention. Then he says, never mind.
Yes.
Says you got to leave.
Yes.
So, but you were doing the modeling again before that, right?
Yes. I'm not gonna lie, I was killing it in the game too. So
What kind of modeling though?
like for videos, like I was like the main model for
Were your clothes off though?
No. Mm-mm. No OnlyFans.
No, but like what kind of modeling? Like when I say clothes, I'm not talking bra and panty. I'm saying were your clothes off?
No, my clothes was not off. So I was like a modeling and videos.
A video
Yeah.
vixen.
Yeah.
What was it?
Yeah,
was
but
it?
aren't- like I'm just trying to understand this because a lot of these rap videos, right? The models are pretty much not really wearing clothes.
And I agree. So
that's why I'm trying to understand because I would understand if a guy got jealous if like his woman was taking their clothes off. So that's why I'm asking you, like, was it bra, panty? Was it top? Was it like...
So the difference between, there's different models in the industry, okay?
Yeah.
So there's models that you book for like $200-$300, and then there's models that are getting booked for a couple thousands, like main parts, like the video is about them. Those were the type of videos that I was doing. Like the main part.
What were some of the music videos that you were in?
A video with Lil Wayne, Dexter Daps, Call Me If video literally was about me. If you look into that, I did like 3-4 Kodak videos. Little Baby.
Okay.
Gucci.
So you're like a Keisha Kior basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bernice Burgos, Keisha.
But you did
Kayor.
those music videos before you met your guy.
Before I met him.
So
yes.
so then you met him. He puts you on to do music. You said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then
I
you
actually
started-
rap and sing.
Okay, so you went from modeling to doing music. Then he said, okay. And once you started getting around artists, he didn't like that. He told you got to stop. So you stopped, and then you were with him for how long? You said a month, and then he got you this stuff.
Yeah, and within the first month, he got me all those things.
Okay, and then how long did it take until you guys were?
Do I know this guy?
Probably.
Are you in SAG-AFTRA?
And then how long were you guys together? Because you said this is your fiance, so you got engaged. How long were you guys together? Before
We
you got
were
engaged?
only together for like 6 months, and then he went to prison.
Okay, now I don't know this nigga.
Did he propose to you before he went in, or
Yeah, before.
What did he
got me
present
like
for?
5 engagement rings, and I pawned all of them.
Oh my god.
What the
What did he go to prison for?
Yeah, my nigga said my time's short. Here you go,
He
baby.
went to prison because supposedly they said that the exotic cars that he was selling, he
Illegal.
was like reselling them. You know that old stuff back in the day, like people would sell cars to somebody and then repo them and resell them. They said
So,
that's what he was doing. I'm
It's
not saying
almost
that's
like
what.
title fraud.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
you're-
yeah. Well, was it feds or state?
Fed.
Oh, he done.
No. Yeah.
Is he still in now?
No, he got out recently.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So probably wire fraud is
I
what
don't
they
know.
got him with.
Yeah,
That's
no, literally.
it was wire fraud.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know him.
1343.
Yeah.
That's why you
Oh
guys.
my god! I didn't know
18
there was
USC
a number.
1343. I used to arrest people for that shit. So yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah,
So
that's
yeah,
literally what
they
it
got him
was.
for wire fraud. Who got
Yeah.
him? FBI.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. So okay, so he goes in. Before he goes in, he proposes to you, and then you. How long did you stay with him while he was in?
No, we broke up right before he went in because I literally wasn't with the whole. Like, I'm the type of person when I meet you, I need the real you. Don't act like you're with my modeling career, my artist career. Give me all this stuff to build me up, and then basically try to break me down. So when I realized he was on that type of time,
Wait, I'm confused.
I
So did did he get in? Was he going to jail when he gave you the rings?
No.
Okay, so
We
he
were
had not
out
been arrested
living.
yet.
No.
Okay, so 6 months with you, he proposes.
Yes.
You accept it.
Yes.
Then he gets locked up immediately after.
I broke up with him, pawned all the rings. Then
While he
went
was
to
in.
jail.
Then he
no,
went.
before
Before he went in.
Yeah.
But after he got arrested, you were like, I'm out.
I'm not gonna lie, I still, because like he looked out for me a lot while he was out. I'm not gonna just turn my back on him. So I still was putting money on his books, making sure he was straight and stuff like
For
that.
how long?
For
Few months?
like half a year.
For 6 months. Okay. So for like a year, you guys were together, sort of.
No, we were not together, but I still was there for him, like
Okay.
in a way.
All right, and then you met your new guy.
Wait, with his money?
No.
Oh.
I mean, she sold the ring, so yeah.
Yeah. So okay, and then you met your new guy, and then you just okay. So,
No, there's something in between that. So I met
yeah,
a new
'cause
guy.
the timeline isn't matching. Like that's
no,
why.
No, it's gonna sound crazy.
adding
So
up.
he went to jail. I held him down for 6 months, even though we weren't together. Then I met a new guy. He
Okay.
went to jail. I guess I like a certain type
You
of
got
guy.
a type.
Oh, you have a preference. You have a preference.
But then now the
Hey,
guy
that's
I'm
racist.
with,
You don't date white guys with good credit.
Yeah.
They don't do crimes. That's racist, bro.
I love you too.
Yo, what
No,
the fuck,
but
man?
now-
Never go to jail.
Do you date white men?
I used to.
But why not
I
anymore?
actually was dating a guy. He was Jewish and Italian, and he
Oh,
was
yeah?
freaking crazy. He told me that he was gonna get a private investigator to investigate me.
I mean,
Wow.
But don't get me wrong, I had it good.
Sounds very Jewish.
I had it good. Neiman Marcus every day, credit card on deck, everything. But like sometimes,
I bet you did have a credit card on deck dating a Jewish man.
literally, no, I'm not gonna lie. Financially, it was good, but my mental
bet.
health is way more important than that.
Yeah.
I literally gave all that back.
That's why I don't
for
date
my
Jewish
mental
men
health.
anymore.
They're crazy.
I know.
That's
They are
racist.
crazy.
That's so racist.
No, they're lovely.
You're an anti-Semite.
No, I'm not. No, if that was the case,
That
I
should
wouldn't-
sound crazy, right?
Listen.
See? Oh, and it doesn't feel good on the other side, does it? Oh yeah.
Shanique, she
I
gets
love
shaky.
Jewish people. Let's make that clear. Because if I did it, I would have never dated him to begin with.
No, there's just different cultures, I think, with different, and it's not for everybody. It's not like, there's
I'll just
not like
fuck with her.
a standard. But there are.
Bro, she's sweating.
Yeah, she's sweating, man.
Stereotypes.
You see, I need a drink.
Stereotypes
Hold on.
exist for a reason, right? And there
Yeah.
are certain characteristics with like certain backgrounds, like certain ethnic groups that people date. It's
Right.
true. Like
Our preference.
there's not just preference. It's just like the way people behave or like the
Yeah.
way their families act or. And eventually you don't really like see these things until you're about 6 months in. Right?
No,
You don't
right.
really know
Agreed.
somebody. You can't really say you're dating somebody till you're about 6-7 months in because you don't really know the person till about 6 months
See,
in.
I'm
That's when the
different.
mask falls off.
I'm different. Once we go on a date and we locked in, you're my man. Like, you're my man.
Okay, man.
Yes, but in terms
No,
of
translate. When you give me the AP, you my man. For now. Until the feds come,
No,
nigga.
don't get me wrong. So I'm not gonna lie. I used to be super materialistic.
But you still are.
No, I'm not. And the
Oh.
reason why is
Mom.
I never really told anybody this. I mentioned it on my podcast like a month ago, but I was super materialistic. But then February of last year, I got humbled.
Oh, you turned 30.
Because
You turned 30, so you humble.
no, I'm gonna tell you why I got humbled.
I'm still single.
So my second, you remember I told you my first fiance went to prison and the second one did.
Yeah.
So
what the second one going for?
You were engaged to him too?
No, we weren't engaged.
Okay.
The feds literally just knocked my door down and came through our house, and they were actually looking for him.
Did he go to J6?
What is that? What is that?
She's not gonna know. Okay, so they're not. Yeah, they're doing fraud. So you, not you, but I mean the guys. What did the second guy get arrested for?
They said that he robbed two jewelry stores.
Yo,
bro.
I'll tell you this, man.
I guess no, you know what it is?
You
I
know how
like
to
to feel
pick them.
protected. I like a man that like ain't nobody's gonna mess
You
with
like
me
street
because
niggas.
he's behind the bars.
You like street niggas.
Wait, what? Not no more.
Bro.
Cause my man now he's like ex-army, like about his business, into crypto, teaching me things. Like he's not into that type of life. So I'm trying something different, guys.
So only
Please.
after
Pray me.
the chaos.
Yeah. All right. So you said you got humbled in February of last year. So okay, they knocked your door down. That means they have a search warrant automatically or an arrest warrant.
Right.
Which one was it?
Both.
Oh fuck.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Who came in?
From two different
What did the jacket say?
I
What
have
were the
like,
acronyms?
I have like selective memory. I try to forget those type of things. I don't know, but I just know it's from two different states. Like they flew in specifically from two different states for him.
But it was feds.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It flew in.
Wait.
Like they flew in from DC and Jacksonville.
That's fine. But there was another case office that did it. But like, so was it FBI?
Yeah.
And then you said another age? Was it? No, it wouldn't be DEA. It's probably maybe Homeland that came.
ATF. Yeah.
ATF.
I think.
Oh, well, they robbed it with guns?
I'm not saying he robbed anybody.
Okay, well, allegedly. Sorry, they robbed the jewelry store, right?
That's what they said.
Allegedly. Okay,
Which
maybe
I
it was
don't think
ATF because that's
is
a
what
firearm
happened,
crime.
but-
Okay, all right.
How did we even get here?
Yeah, so two guys she got arrested by the
Well,
feds.
basically, they took a lot of money and jewelry from me, so it made me realize, like money, like all that material stuff is not everything.
Well, no,
you know
if
what
it
I'm
was
saying?
purchased correctly, it would have been fine.
It is.
Yeah.
Who bought you that? Who
You're
bought you
saying the
that
feds
necklace?
took it?
Who bought you that?
Oh,
my ex-fiance.
Why you still
you
wearing it?
bought it?
That's pretty.
The wire fraud or the jewelry store?
Oh my god!
You got a man as an ex-army guy, crypto learning, big guy, taking care of you, and you're still wearing that shit? Come on, bro.
Stop. She's
Take
not
that shit off, man.
materialistic.
Yo,
I'm not materialistic. That's all.
so
that
then why you
matters.
wearing that?
Yeah, but don't you think it's disrespectful? Just like real talk, isn't it? Don't you think it's disrespectful? Like, as a woman, if you found out that you were dating a guy and he went shopping and like the girl took him for one of the, you know how sometimes women go shopping with their boyfriends and they say, oh, wear this, right? And they buy them something maybe. Wouldn't you get mad if your boyfriend was wearing a shirt that his ex bought him?
Absolutely. But
Yeah.
the thing about it is, I did not put that he bought me that until you asked me that. It's not like when I put a shirt on, oh, this person got me that. You know what I'm saying? My memory is not that
You
good.
should pawn that too.
But
So
you
let me
know
ask
you're
you
not.
something.
You won't pawn that one.
Yo, Chad's gonna find her ex-boyfriend in here. I already know. Chad's gonna find the ex-boyfriend's.
Oh my
Wait, well, I just gotta ask: was it the wire fraud guy or the jewelry robber? Which one? Who bought you that
They already
necklace?
found one.
Which one?
What the fuck did I
Niggas already found one?
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Wait, so
don't play.
what about if a guy gets you like a car or something?
Right,
you
you
can't
gotta,
drive your
like, sell the car?
Like,
Like,
sell
Nah,
the
he got
car.
me. He
That's-
got me
I
a
feel like
Rolls
that's
Royce.
immature.
Sell a
He
car,
got me a
bro.
Rolls Royce, but when the
Rolls
feds
Royce?
took him, they took that too.
Right, but I'm saying like about
What do you
your
think
boyfriend,
difference?
your new boyfriend shouldn't worry about whoever got whatever in the past because
No, they
it's
should.
mine now.
They should
Yeah.
though.
No, they
shouldn't.
should not.
So,
Another
okay, would it be
question,
better
since he
if
bought
she
me a
would've-
car, you expect for my ex to be like, oh, you can't drive that car anymore.
Your ex got
what
you
I'm
that
saying
car.
is that there's sentimental value attached with everything, and so it's the same reason why people get upset with their partners or whoever they're dating or talking to for talking to their ex, right? Because the past
Right.
is the past, and so anytime you're going to be, whether you want to admit it or not, like subconsciously, if you're driving a car your ex got you, or you're wearing a piece of jewelry, or you're wearing a shirt, you're going to be thinking about your ex, and
That's not
that's
true.
not romantic.
See, I don't think
not
that's true,
true.
but what I do agree with you with, I believe in energies. So like I believe sometimes you need to be out with the old in with the new. Like
Yeah.
I believe in that. So I agree with you in some
That
way with that.
perspective, yeah.
But some things I really don't. I like when you got. I'm not saying I got a lot of stuff, but like you don't remember where everything. Like for example, do you know where you got got that shirt from?
This shirt? Yeah.
Where'd you get it?
I bought this at Dillard's.
What about your pants?
I bought these. I just took the tags off. I bought these at Dillard's also.
Okay, so that's relatively new because you said you got the tags off. This is so
but I have a really
old.
bad habit of buying clothes and then keeping them in my closet for a really long time and not taking the tags off, right? Because I mean, we're women, right? We go
No, right.
shopping, and so I have a lot of stuff in my closet that just has tags on it because I get bored and I go shopping.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
See, this is from so long ago. My memory is so bad. I didn't remember.
Oh,
till
you know
he
where
said
you get
something.
But you didn't forget to put it on though. All right, let's move on.
Well, I just gotta know, was it the jewelry guy or the wire fraud guy that got it?
I don't think that I should say.
Yeah, it's probably the wire fraud guy. She
Yeah.
said it was a while ago. So.
For the jewelry
Yo,
guy.
Fed, you forgot something. I'm a civilian, bro. All right. Wait, the question was, men are feminine.
Case is done, so.
Nowadays, how does that manifest for you, I guess, in real life?
So
This is some funny shit, man.
Yeah, it's funny.
I couldn't actually relate to a lot of what you said, just to be honest.
Korea?
Yeah, I mean, like, the one thing, like, I'm in SAG-AFTRA. I've done a music video or a commercial with Paul McCartney, so I kind of understand, like, that kind of lifestyle. But in terms of men, like, I just can't, like, first of all, like, I don't like to talk too badly about my exes because at one point I feel like I love them, and it's important to keep that kind of privacy. You know, there's some level of respect that you should have for your previous partner.
Except when they got hemorrhoids.
No, that guy's cool and great.
Yeah, y'all didn't like have a serious relationship.
Oh no.
Okay.
But I also think that like you can't really tell who's a high value man or a high value woman off the bat. Like the looks are all superficial. They're all like you could rent a Lamborghini, pick a girl up, and then she'll, you know, like you or whatever. To be honest, like I went on a date last night with this like dinner with this like Colombian guy, really sweet, matched on Raya, but he was he was a paraplegic, like he was like you know, he's
for the
in a
audience, real
wheelchair.
quick, because they might not know, Raya is an app for celebrities. to meet girls. Yeah, like for a girl, you could just get on there if you're pretty, but like as a dude, you got to have some kind of like you got to be on TV or have a social media presence or whatever to get on there. You got to get accepted to get on there.
But I think these days, like you said, it's so hard to find like a quality man, or like that's what you're looking for, right? And you really want to make sure that that person's gonna be with you. And I'm not talking about like be good to you now. I'm talking about like I see my patients, they're 60, 70. They've turned psychotic, they have lupus, neuropsychiatric, and their partner still visits every single day, takes care of them, you know, suctions if they're in the ICU on the vent.
Suctions, all right.
Chris, that's what you took from that?
And so these are the important things, like who's going to stick around, who's going to be there for you and your children and the rest of your family. I don't care if you buy me a car, like you could save that money and like put it in an account for the kids.
The question is, are you going to go out that Columbia guy again?
Nope. Yeah, I am.
You are?
Yeah.
You said he's a what?
Well, he's just disabled.
Okay, like he was in a wheelchair?
But, yeah, but he was really, really cool.
How did he
really
get on
nice.
Raya? What does he do to get on Raya?
You don't have to be a celebrity to be on Raya. You just have to.
For the men, you do. You gotta have something.
Wait.
As a dude. For the women, no. For the guys, you do. Yeah.
What did you do?
You gotta do something.
Really?
As a guy, yeah, bro. Because you gotta.
I don't actually like know completely something about.
You should ask.
I don't like to probe about a guy's.
Okay. Well, he's doing something then if he's on there. Is what I'm
because
trying
like
to say.
I feel like a lot of guys are pressured to be like this perfect, like rich, like put together, like know exactly what they're doing, and it's like there shouldn't be that pressure. Like nobody knows what they're doing at like this age or even older.
But you're on Raya. That's what it's all about.
You're on
Raya.
Yo,
You already know.
Yo,
Sorry.
question. This is random.
Ryan does a lot of the work for you.
This is very random, but are you into BDSM?
Wait,
I wouldn't say like that's like not my like
Oh, she is.
go-to
Okay.
kink.
Bro,
What is that?
I'm looking at your hand, and it looks a bit bruised up.
Oh, that's actually from my cat.
Oh, okay.
A rough cat.
Okay. It's a rough cat. Got it.
But she is, though.
That's something that someone into BDSM would say, right?
Yeah.
What is BDSM?
Yep. Bondage.
Bondage.
Man.
I like that.
Like,
You know.
Dominant.
I love that type of stuff.
We know.
Like you nobody likes to be
levels.
chosen.
Nigga where the
to,
ski mask breaks into the house.
I love that.
Shut up, bitch. Get on your knees.
Yeah.
I do too. That's me though.
Yeah, I don't know.
A lot of men aren't going to do that these days, though. Hate to say it, the whores have ruined that too.
Oh, and I've also been the only girl that
Yeah,
like
like, there's Me
pays
Too
first.
She'll say choke me. I'm like
every
sign
single
this
date
waiver.
I go on, I
Me
try
too,
to pay
what?
first.
Oh my god.
And guys will be like, a girl has never done that for me.
Wait,
and
you pay on the first date
every
with a
single
guy?
time I try. Yeah.
I feel like guys will take advantage of women like that though. Oh, she's paying?
I mean, I
Ooh,
think it's
okay, run it
important to
up.
show them that like you're there for the experience of hanging out with them, of
My nigga,
spending
you're different.
quality time with
You're
them.
different, bro.
Sweet of you.
Like not like I mean, you shouldn't be wasting your time to get a free meal. Like you could do that with the promoters
I
here.
agree. I agree with you.
Like it's very easy. Like if you're a pretty girl, if you like, you can get a free meal all the time. That's not the issue.
When you talk,
your
I
time.
have hope in humanity
No,
again.
your time
But unfortunately,
is valuable.
you're way different.
Also keep in mind that she's a higher earner.
Yeah.
So for her, it doesn't make sense to go out with dudes she don't like.
Nope.
And
What's the
time,
point?
time is limited too. Because like what you work 70 hours a week probably at least.
It depends.
Okay.
A little less.
A little less now.
But yeah, time is everything. Who you spend your time with, who you surround yourself
Yep.
with, and that's quality. It's
Higher
not
IQ.
about like who gives you a expensive jacket because
And she's also
a
31.
jacket
No offense.
Yeah,
is
31,
a
yeah.
jacket for everybody.
Okay. Fair enough.
So the question was.
So you are gonna go out with the
Colombian.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's in a wheelchair then.
Yeah,
All right.
but
Fuck
he
it,
still
man.
drives.
He's-
He
he-
drove me home.
She's
yeah.
so
He
sweet.
could drive.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Wait,
he has like
okay.
this,
Sweet.
he has
They
this
make cars for
crazy
handicapped
cool
people.
car that like the ramp comes out
Yeah.
and then he goes and then it like he
Alright.
can drive.
We need more women like her.
Yeah. Because I'll tell you this:
So
99%
sweet.
of girls wouldn't go out with a dude that. I mean, he got some status though. He's doing something.
Yeah.
He's
No,
on Riot,
I really don't.
but
I think I don't really know what he does.
He's
because
probably.
I don't
a
like to
millionaire.
make guys
Don't even
feel
know.
like pressured.
Show me
'cause
his
a lot
profile.
of them lie to me.
Show me his profile.
You really
After
wanna
the show.
See? You can see it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
No, hey man,
hey,
kudos to you.
if
That's
you're-
great.
If you're doing that,
Most girls wouldn't do it.
Props
I mean,
to
keep it
you.
1,000. Most of y'all would not date a
She
guy
has
that's in
a
a wheelchair,
great
bro.
conversationalist, like super sweet. Like I don't know, it's like a new perspective.
I'm sure
on
he is.
things.
Good.
Wait,
good.
but how you gonna smash?
That's a good.
She doesn't care about
That's a
that
good
either.
question.
Nah. She does care, man. Come on, man. I'll say this, bro.
Fresh asking the real questions. Let's go.
Bro, Asians are freaks, my nigga. I swear to God, bro. Look, they got quiet on camera. Behind closed doors, BDSM, all that shit, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, shout out to Barbados.
Yep.
Barbados.
I think you mean China.
Nigga,
Same
I
thing,
mean, in
bro.
general, man. Nigga,
Same
in
thing.
general. So,
So
in
I
general.
don't know. I know. From a medical perspective, as a doctor,
Man, you a freak next.
I don't.
Prostate
No,
swab.
I don't think.
All right.
Okay.
Someone else wanted
but
to say
maybe it's
something.
not important to you, though.
I
Nah.
mean,
No, I'm saying, I mean, if you,
it
it sounds
is,
like
but
you're
not
more
in, like,
focused
a
on.
lifelong partner. You know what I mean?
It sounds like
Yeah.
for a lifelong partner, you're looking for someone that's going to be there. And I'm not saying that sex isn't important because it is. So
And I don't
for
mind
you
being there,
though,
too,
is
yeah.
it? Would you rather be with somebody that's a paraplegic that you would have a lifelong loyal partner and friendship with, even if you didn't have a great sex life?
Yeah, if he was my best friend, then he was like
Man, she doesn't want him to leave.
could talk.
She wants a companion.
Take the wheelchair.
But wouldn't it be fair to say, because I've noticed girls are really, and this isn't just for you, by the way. This is for everybody on the panel, because I've noticed that like girls are okay with doing this, and this girl actually alluded to this other show. Like yeah, you got your lifelong companion, etc. But you know, typically women put guys in boxes, right? So like if a guy's like a good talker and he like, you know, he'll listen to your emotional stuff, like you put him in that friend zone. Then you got a guy that's attractive and physically arousing that you're having sex with. Then maybe he's a bad boy that wears a ski mask when he has sex with you, right? Or robs jewelry stores. I don't know. And then you got the other guy that is, you know, has money. Maybe he's boring, but like he pays for things and he's like a good provider. Like girls typically, if they're attractive enough, can easily compartmentalize men in these different categories and then use them for their utility. I think ideally, girls would prefer to have one man that just has it all, that's attractive, has the money, the
Yeah,
status, all
ideally.
that shit. But that's very
yeah.
difficult to find in one man.
I dated a guy in Miami who had it all. Like,
How'd you fuck that up then?
we were seeing each other for like months, and I finally asked the question like, "Hey,
what are we?
What are we?"
Yeah.
And we've been seeing each other for a while.
Yeah.
And I guess he wanted to let me down easy because he was like, because we ended up hanging out, and he was like, "Let's still be friends." And then we went to some kind of party during Art Basel. And he's like, "Yeah, that's my girlfriend." But apparently they've known each other for 10 years. She looks like she's like 45.
What the hell?
So he had a chick all along?
No. I don't think they're actually dating. I think he just wanted me to like not feel bad. He was like, "Oh, I'm getting closer with somebody." But I don't know.
So he was your typical modern man.
He was something, you know. I definitely think he was a keeper.
Wait.
No.
Is he on Instagram? Blue check mark?
No, he's very private about his life, but he's a huge, like, he goes to Congress to like testify about stuff. And
Oh, wow. Who is he?
That was somebody else.
I can't.
He
I
had a
can't
wife.
disclose.
Probably had a wife.
No, he's divorced.
Girl, I
now.
know you ain't paid for the first date. I was not that one. You did?
Oh, that one.
That arrested with my case.
That one was at like a mission.
My case is arrested.
What does he testify about in Congress?
Like
You keep it general if you want. Don't like. Yeah, you can say like about what generally.
like tech.
Oh,
like big
so
tech.
is
I don't know who that
he a tech executive?
Yeah.
Oh, he is? Like a major tech company?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he lives in Miami?
He tells me how hard dating in Miami is, and I think it's true. Yeah, people are just looking for superficial interactions, superficial. Yeah.
Question for you. You said he had it all. Would you have been okay with being like a second or third girlfriend, or you wanted exclusivity?
I think
Concubine.
I think if he said like I want to explore like other relationships as well, but I want to keep seeing you, I'd have been like, okay.
Okay. So if he had been open about it, you would have been.
Yeah.
Okay. But he kind of like was, I guess, being deceptive a bit.
I don't think so. I think he just like recently blew up and he just wants to enjoy his life, and I don't blame him, you know. We're still friends, like we still talk, and I try to maintain that with everybody that I date.
Okay.
Basically, he wanted to let her down easy.
Yeah. Well, he definitely had other women. If you're saying that he was a catch like that, where he was attractive and he had money, etc., he's gonna have women. Which is, I tell girls that all the time. Like, rarely are you gonna find a guy that's attractive and has everything together and he doesn't have a girl already. Like,
Yeah, I mean, like he lives on the islands. Like, yeah.
Guys, it is time. Rumble time.
Oh, we're going Rumble?
Rumble time. It is time.
Now we can say whatever we want.
Yeah, come on over. Yeah, come on over to Rumble, guys.
Yes.
Rumble.com/Fresh&fit. We got 25,000 y'all in here, man. Yep. So come on over, guys. Very interesting panel we got here.
Yeah, you are different, man. So something's not right.
There was something else someone else was trying to say here. Someone else had. I saw someone wanted to. No. All right.
We're still on the question.
Okay. go
I
ahead.
think you're next, right?
Yeah.
What's the question?
The question is, how do men today, well, I guess you could say their attributes show that they're not really masculine men anymore? How do they show that they're more feminine, you would say, in society?
Am I the only one that is marrying this panel? I feel like I'm the only. I haven't been. Well, I have actually most of my life, but I know, according to a lot of my girlfriends, they said, like going Dutch. I think that's.
Oh, half and half.
Yeah.
50-50.
Yeah.
That's a big one. All right.
I will. That's totally.
You know, let me say this, because I know you guys are kind of giving her a hard time about going 50-50.
No, it's fine.
But I do want to, because here's the thing that I've noticed about girls when they go 50-50. They typically, the man has potential when they do that. Are these guys that you're going out with like higher net worth and or people that are wildly successful, and you say, you know what, going 50-50 or paying for it on the first date won't be an issue because I know that this individual is capable of paying for a date? Is that why you go, or are you just kind of saying, fuck it, YOLO?
No, it's Korean culture to fight over the bill. Am I right?
Yeah.
And it's all about like, you know, if you're
even for women.
Of course, for everyone.
But it's between women. We don't fight the bill over like the boyfriends, because in Korea, Korean boyfriends tend to pay for everything for the girl. And we've been taught, at least like from my Korean family, if a guy buys you dinner, right, at least offer to pay for the drinks or buy them dessert.
Yeah,
But-
you have to do something, and like yeah, you can never expect things like.
Yeah, but fighting for the bill is within family or like close friends. You
But
don't
I
do it on a date.
I do it anyway because I was born in Korea.
I also think too that there's a lot of women that just use men to get free meals, and so not that I go out on a lot of dates because I'm really busy. You know, I mean, I work a lot, so it's not like, you know, I'm out dating all the time. But I think that if you're not planning on pursuing something with a man, or you're, I mean, like I said, I'm not a fan of casual sex, but like a lot of people do sleep together on the first date. If you're not going to sleep with somebody and you're not, you know, sexually attracted to them and you have no desire to continue things further, then you should offer to pay, because I just think that, I just think that like a lot of men, and I know women who have done this, like I literally know women that are like, I'm on Bumble and I'm going to literally just go out with a new guy every single night. And there's people that post about this stuff on TikTok, like these girls that have another night.
She's going to get kidnapped.
Yeah. But like they go out and they just see how many dates they can go on because they want someone to pay for their food.
Yeah.
I just
Some
think
girls
it's
treat it
like
like a game.
you should be honest, and that's why I don't mind like paying on a first date. Is because if I don't like somebody, especially, like I don't. A lot of times men think like, oh, I bought her dinner, so she's gonna let me sleep with her. And it's like, I would rather just draw the line, and I've done that before, where I'm just like, you know, I'm gonna get the check. I'm not that interested. Bye.
I never want to look like someone who's expected to do something or to like be pressured into something.
So that's a good point. Real quick for you, because you guys are okay with doing it. So would it be fair to say that you guys pay when either A, you don't like the individual and just want to cut ties without any expectation?
I just always try to pay for
or B, like they have potential and you're like, okay, this guy's not a loser. I'm okay with paying for the first date in this situation.
It doesn't matter who it is. I don't have that
You do
much
it anyway.
time. I don't have that much time, honestly. Like I can't go out every night. I have to prioritize my career, and
Gotcha.
like,
so the men
who
that you
I
go out
do
with are
give-
always hot. You're always interested in them anyway. So it's like,
I like to be diverse about things. Like my last ex was.
but I mean, you have interest in them, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
if you're going out with them, since time is limited, etc. You're not like one of these girls that like just serially date to get shit.
No.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. That's why.
Well,
All
I
right.
think it's also a way to show guys too, if you are interested and you don't have a lot of time, like especially as a public figure, you don't have time to like, you know, be going out on dates all the time.
Yeah.
I'm super busy, and you are too, obviously. But
At least
like,
offering.
no, if you pay, it's like, okay, well, I'm interested in. Eventually, you want to be with somebody that is your, not necessarily your equal, right? But you're together. You're gonna have something together, and so you should be able to go out and have a nice night out with your boyfriend or with your girlfriend, and then either person put your card down and say, okay, I've got this, right? Like you should be, it shouldn't even be something you think about, because if you truly love somebody, you don't even think twice about it. It's like, of course I'm going to pay. It's not even the thought process of, oh, should I pay? Am I going to get laid if I pay tonight? Is he going to think I'm a feminist if I pay?
Miami has a very warped view of these things, and a lot of the time, if I meet guy friends here, I spend the entire night as a therapist. I'm like, look, this guy's like about to cry, and he's like, oh my gosh, this girl used me for a Gucci bag, and then she left me.
Shit.
And then I have to tell him, like, you should not be buying women you barely know Gucci bags, and you should not buy them anyway. Like you deserve so much more than that, than to be a Gucci bag wallet.
That's Miami for you. I'm telling
but
you.
it's like simp culture, you know. Blame OnlyFans and Instagram for that. Simp
Yeah.
culture.
But it doesn't have to be like I think guys should know their worth and not have to, you know, make up for it in material ways.
Well, listen, you're a gem, but unfortunately, most women are not like you. Okay, what about you?
So basically, I was gonna say what she said and what she said. So I'm gonna like go off of what they said. Like, and I was reading the comments, and a lot of people were like, "Gold digger in the black."
I mean,
like,
they ain't lying.
Well,
no,
hold on,
just-
she wearing black too. She is.
No, I'm pretty sure they were talking about me. Let's make this
No way.
very
way.
clear. Just because somebody in my past bought me nice things does not mean I'm a gold digger.
But you took it.
That's what they chose to do. But I'm like with the whole Valentine's Day thing, I'm the type of woman, if I like you, I'm going all out. I'm talking about romantic rose petals, candlelight, dinner. You want me to rub your feet, your back? You want me to run your bath water? What's the song? Cater to you? Baby, I'm going to cater to you. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the 50-50.
Yeah.
If I really fuck with you, not on the first date, because how do you fuck with somebody that hard on the first date? But if I fuck with you long, I'm buying you designer. I'm buying my man designer. I bought my man designer. I'm buying, oh, baby, you left your card. I got you. No problem. If I fuck with you, I'm going to show you that I fuck with you. That I'm not going to be thinking about, oh, am I going to pay for this? Is he going to pay for that? Because when you really fuck with somebody, like she said, you're not thinking about those things.
Well, why designer though? Like it's a very female thing to say, right? Like, oh, I want designer this, designer that. Like,
no, yeah.
I don't know. Like, I honestly, if I like somebody, and I'm not trying to sound trashy, like I don't care if we're eating. I don't like fast food. I don't want to gain weight, so I'm just giving it as an example. But I don't really care if we're going out to a nice restaurant or if we're eating Chipotle.
Literally.
Right? Like,
and
I don't care.
that's where
I don't care if you want to eat Chipotle.
And that's what I meant by I've been very humbled because like with my man now, we could literally go to freaking Raising Cane's and watch freaking The Boys on Netflix, and that is the best day ever. Yes. You feel me? So that's the best day ever.
You know that one of the characters was made off of me.
Really?
Yeah, that Nazi chick.
Oh,
They actually, I swear to God. Okay, so there was an article that was written about how the Nazi girl that takes her cell phone out and is like a real bitch to everyone. Just saying. It was made off of me.
Liberty.
Yeah. So the boys. No, her name is Stormfront.
But her first name was Liberty when she was the Nazi.
Yeah, but I'm
Nazi
Laura.
girl.
And so there was an article, I think it was in the New Yorker magazine, about how they created that character off of me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
That's not a
fact. I
good
love
thing,
that
is
show.
it?
That's cool.
Okay.
I think that's cool.
What about you? You see men today.
It's all about perspective.
How are they more feminine, you would say?
I would say it comes down to a couple of things. What she said was the pursuing. I feel like, the men need to court like the women and pursue them, and I feel like they expect the women to kind of like do all the work, like the planning and stuff like that. I think it's nice for the man to be like, get ready, be ready by 8. Like, I'm gonna come pick you up.
Because you're a mechanic.
At least
so
the first date.
Do you think that you're more like masculine than most men you meet?
I do have I feel like a manly personality in the fact that like I like what a lot of men like, versus being like girly. But yeah. So, and then I feel like it also comes down to protection. I seen a video the other day on Instagram where it was a woman and her daughter and the husband, and there was 2 people that came to rob them, and the guy just kind of like went to hide inside the house, and the woman was the one that fought off the guys, and so I feel like men don't really protect anymore. So
okay,
and
right.
then
Well said.
So they don't make plans and they don't protect.
Yeah, and then emotionally as well. I feel like women are more emotional because of the PMSing, stuff like that, and I feel like men nowadays, they act more off emotion, instead of like reason. So
Oh, she get 3. Goddamn.
The one who was robbing, was it Candace's ex?
The what? I'm sorry?
The one who was robbing, was it Candace's ex?
No.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Goddamn, man.
My ex did no robbing. Let's make that very clear.
Hey, man, you, bruh.
You robbed the jewelry store.
No, he did not. I never said
allegedly.
that.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Yo, did the chat find out who it was, by the way?
Oh, I think they do, right?
Yeah, the chat found out who it was, right?
Mo, is it in the chat?
Yeah.
It's in my chat.
Okay. All right. We'll move on
Holy
to
shit,
you,
You
Miss
got
Prince.
to be kidding.
Oh yeah, they really be finding shit. All right.
How men are more feminine today?
She's getting translation, guys.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I
Give her a
just want to
second.
make sure like I understand the question. Like, can you repeat, please?
Yeah. How are men? It was how are men feminine today, right? Walt.
Yes.
Yeah. How are men feminine today? From what you noticed, maybe in France it's different.
Like, how do men act like
Bruh.
girls?
Oh. No.
Some
no.
maybe.
No.
No.
Why don't we
wait.
just take our phone out and
I
do
think
Google
like
Translate?
I think like the job of the man is like to protect the girl. I mean,
Protection, yeah.
you can't like drop off a man, pick up a man, and pay for him like
Oui.
princess treatment, like princess man. Oui. No, I don't like a princess man. I mean,
So men act like princesses?
Yeah, some men act
I don't
like
want to be an
princess.
asshole or whatever, but bro, every time we've ever had a French girl on here, they never speak English, bro.
It's crazy, bro.
You know, they
I
be coming
speak
to
English,
America and they don't speak English, bro.
No, I speak English, but you guys speak too fast for me.
Oh, okay,
So why?
so
But I
slower.
speak English actually.
Yeah.
So slower.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I speak English.
Beautifully.
That's what she told me, man.
Go ahead, you want to do it slow? Go ahead, you got it.
So, in America,
Yeah.
men nowadays,
Or in France, actually.
in France too,
Mm-hmm.
are more like women. Sometimes.
Really?
You don't see it?
No.
Not in France. I guess it's American.
Not in France.
thing.
Okay,
but
well,
I mean, like in Dubai.
America.
Like in Dubai. Yeah, okay, in America, but in Dubai and in, like that's my culture. Like the men pay the bills, the men take care of the woman, and the woman make sure he don't like need anything. Like of course, if I will be married, if at 4 a.m. my husband is hungry, I'm gonna cook for him. But
But have you seen in America guys acting maybe more like women?
with me, no.
Yes. Okay,
No.
cool. Perfect. What about you?
I have found that some men are quite emotional. And when I say emotional is they're very reactive and they lack self-control. And that's a big turn off. I'm very quick to walk away and go, it's very nice meeting you.
Do you see it right away or before it's like too late? Like when it's like
Give us an example of
Yeah.
like
I
them
don't-
being reactive.
Oh no, you can see it right away. Maybe 2, 3, 4 dates in. Yeah.
What's an example of that?
But I think it's asking the right questions is what brings it out sometimes.
Give us one example of the guy was too emotional that you saw right away.
Too emotional.
Yeah.
Or too reactive. is what
Okay.
it says.
too reactive.
This one lasted like 3 months, 2-3 months. Okay. So it was heading towards. It was catered to me. It was very wonderful.
Let's smash.
Cooked for me. It was great. Wonderful.
No ED?
He no,
Not yet.
definitely
Great.
not. Definitely not. And so he suggested that we take a trip to Costa Rica together.
Okay.
Right? I'm like,
Suggested.
are you sure? Because that's a whole different country, you know. I need. what are we doing here? So he's like, well, you know, let's see. Like, we're gonna be there for like a week. Let's see if we can get along very well, and then you know, I'd like to start dating you exclusively. And I'm like, okay. You know, and I went. I didn't realize until I had spent that much time with this individual that he was an alcoholic.
Oh shit.
Oh.
He was an alcoholic, but he had been hiding it very well because obviously I would go over at certain times and then he would, you know, taper off of it. But being with him for that extended period of time, he was an alcoholic and he raised his voice at me. He put his hand on me.
Oh,
and
shit.
that's when you're scaring
Then they
me
go
right
into Costa
now.
Rica because there's probably no DV laws.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
When
What the fuck?
Nigga went to Costa Rica to do Smash Bros.
By the way, we do not advocate men hitting women at all.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
of course
Not
not.
cool at all.
So when I say put his hand, he grabbed me.
Oh, okay.
Right,
He didn't punch you.
He grabbed me.
Okay.
And I quickly, don't put your hands on me. You're scaring me. I need you to go to the
How
other
did
room.
he grab you? Were you guys arguing, or was it like a hot grab? You know, like
It was one of those. No, it was not hot. He yelled at me and then came into the kitchen to try to kind of like, oh, I'm so sorry, and this
Wait,
and
why
that.
did he-
After
why
being
did he yell?
explosive.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Why
Why
did
did he
he
yell?
yell?
Yeah, yeah. Chris asked him, why did he yell at you?
Oh, because he was tired.
What the fuck?
Of what?
It sounds sassy.
Tired
to
of
me.
you.
Of the day.
Probably tired
Because
of
we
you,
were,
bro.
you know, we were doing excursions, doing this. So, but he had been drinking the entire driving and drinking, and I was
shit.
like, "Are you
That's
okay?
what
Like,
Chris-
slow
nigga,
down."
Fresh. I don't drink all
Yeah.
Hey, man, nigga, relax.
No, you did. Yeah.
Come here.
Yeah.
Fresh, don't talk
So, yeah. So
What
that
was his
happened.
nationality?
Hispanic?
No. He was half African American and half white.
That's the white side. Just saying. Okay.
Okay.
So too emotional,
Well,
too reactive.
Chat's saying she nagged him, so I'm sure she was
They're
nagging,
saying
bro.
you were nagging him. Did you nag him?
No, I asked him what did he want for dinner. He was.
Questions, man. You a woman?
Make something up,
Like,
bitch.
yo,
Yeah.
like, oh, baby, you should have paid the bills. I just do it.
So yeah, I think you know. be tired. You can be.
How are you talking?
You know.
Chris giving her
But-
flashbacks of the drunk guy.
Yeah, bro. I'm just saying, man. We be hot, bro.
Okay.
So it is, but yes, very emotional, very.
Make me a hamburger, man.
God damn, make anything hot dogs.
Don't mind him. He's a little bit drunk.
Hey, yo, I'm giving her advice.
That's not true.
She's used to drunk. She's used
When
to
I
drunk.
say drunk, I'm talking about killed 2 bottles by himself.
I mean,
Tequila?
Like, I'm pretty sure he's gonna have cirrhosis.
bro, I don't do it like that.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't have
Yeah, Chris.
erectile dysfunction.
Oh shit.
No, that part was good.
Okay.
TMI.
Fantastic.
What about you? What have you seen?
I have no problem with men expressing their emotions as long as it's not borderline abusive. Because I think back then, when it was really traditional, men they were taught to hide their emotions and be like, oh, just tough it out. I always told all my ex-boyfriends, oh, if you have any problem, come to me. Communicate.
That's why
with
that
me
Italian
about
nigga
it."
yelled at you.
Excuse me.
What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck? Why you said I'm courageous to me? What the fuck, Jay? I don't want to fuck some bitches in peace. What's wrong with you? Oh, man.
She's an ex.
Yeah.
She's an ex-man.
Yeah. You got NYU. What's wrong with you? Stupid. Sorry, okay.
Forget about it.
Pizza. We good? I want to fuck some bitches, capiche? Okay. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Hey, Tony. Get the pizza.
No, it's okay.
Thanks for killing it.
Fresh, yeah.
God damn, man. They
Damn,
killed the joke
bro.
now, man.
It's fine, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yo, Mo, come on, man. Hit me up.
Come on, man. Fuck, man. All right, sorry. Go ahead.
Damn, bro.
But
Bro.
like nowadays, a lot of the guys, I think they lost the traditional value of being a provider and being able to protect. And this is different. Like, it could be culturally and mannerism and how you're raised in your family. It could be different. But for me, I grew up conservative. I grew up traditional. You can express your emotions to me. Just don't lose the fact that, just don't lose your value as a man. Like, do what you have to do. Like, fulfill your role as a man.
I gotta ask this question.
Body count.
No. What the
Oh, sorry. I was curious.
Was your ex like full Italian?
Yes.
Did he have like the accent like forget about it?
His parents did. He.
Yeah, like this from New York. I'm from the city.
Yeah, from Jersey.
Oh shit, I'm from Jersey. Okay.
Oh, they're yelling. Definitely. They're loud.
You know, just in my mind, I could just picture that nigga like running up to her with a white beater on, just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I got bitches on this side. Why you got some undercover coming? What the fuck's going on over here? Trying to fuck this bitch in peace, and you fucking this up for me, NYU. Go back to NYU. I want to fuck these bitches in peace. I can just like picture that in my fucking head, bro. Jersey Shore type shit. Jealous oozing out of his head and shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you,
Mike?
Did he look like that? Did he look like a Jersey Shore guy?
No.
No?
He was way better looking.
Okay.
What the?
Was he tanned? Did
His
he go to the
brother
gym?
was tan. He went to the gym, yeah, because he was an
Did
athlete.
he do laundry?
Oh my God.
Yes,
Tan
yes.
laundry.
Did he?
Yo,
Did he?
you called
Did he have tattoos?
He has one. He has one.
Did he throw?
Called it.
Did he throw grenades?
All right, sorry, but continue. I was just sorry. I just like picture in my head a nigga with a white beater yelling at her. But
GTL.
yeah, sorry. Continue on.
No, what the heck?
No, so yeah, be emotional, but just don't be abusive. Communicate with me, express how you feel.
Okay.
He was, well, if I'm basing it off of my ex, he never did 50-50, even though I did offer to pay sometimes. So yes, a couple meals I did pay, and I used to always just buy dessert after we ate. He was like, don't do that, because he's just traditional like that, you know? I think those are the values that a lot of the guys are missing today. I think they're going too full, saying like, they're just expecting too much from women. And I just don't like the fact that they're losing traditional values. Like, let's say, for example, if they're more focused on like, oh, these are my pronouns rather than what's going on like the real world.
That's a woman.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, she's in New York, bro.
I'm in New
That
York.
shit is crazy. It's a different world over there, bro.
Yeah.
It was
But-
my first time
yeah.
experiencing.
Yo, how woke is NYU now? It was woke when I was in
Really
college.
woke.
It's very woke still.
They had a ton of those pro-Palestine, free Palestine
We had the
people.
biggest
That's every
fight
university, though.
for that incident.
No, but it got so bad that they had to have extra security because they were actually like
Over
physically
100
assaulting
NYPD cops.
They were assaulting Jewish.
They were
students.
attacking the Jew. Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy. That's too far, man.
Yeah, got really crazy.
Shit. Yeah, NYU. Because it's in Manhattan. If I'm not, it's in Manhattan,
It's in
right?
Manhattan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What's tuition there now?
Sorry.
When I was because I was gonna apply to there. I ended up going to Northeastern. We got more applications. Yeah.
$57,000 a year.
No way.
Yeah,
it's more than
It's
that.
like $57,000 a year.
No, now it's
Like
over
70.
70,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
It was around that. It was around 50 when I was in college back. I feel like I'm an old man, like 2012, 20. Well, I was applying in 2009.
Oh.
But now, yeah, schools were like 40, 50K. Now 75,000, bro.
But that's like with boarding though, right? So it's like 57,000 for your tuition. It's like 57,000 for the tuition, but then about 20,000 for the boarding, right?
No, it's 70,000 now for the starting tuition.
God damn.
No
boarding.
Without boarding.
Wow.
So we have some
Not even
students
worth
that pay over 90K.
You better be in
Close
debt
to 100.
for a shitty degree. Got it.
Yeah.
That's more than med school.
Yeah, no, that's wild. But yeah, that's that private schools. That's what it is. Like they just could charge whatever the fuck they want.
Wow.
What else do we got here? Zero in the Matrix. Half and F. As a woman, what are the principles / values I should prioritize to add more value to what I bring to the table? Thank you.
You know, Laura, what are you answer that one for us?
Yes. Okay. Let me see the question again.
So he's asking.
What are the principles and values I should prioritize? Well, okay. I know that maybe you guys aren't going to agree with this, but I know you're not going to agree with this, but I personally think that more men should be loyal and monogamous. I just do. I just think that they should be, and I don't think that it degrades you.
As a woman.
Yeah.
Oh, as a woman, I thought it said a man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
As a woman, what are the principles and values I should prioritize to add more value to what I bring to the table?
Family values.
I think that you should be loyal. Loyalty goes both ways too, because it's not just men who are disloyal, it's women too. And you don't just have to have sex with somebody or make out with somebody for it to be cheating. Like if you're talking to other people, if you're liking like guys, I think that if you're liking men's pictures on Instagram, just like you would get mad at a guy for liking a girl's picture on Instagram, like not just any picture, right, but like a naked picture. I think that that is disloyal. I do. I think that that is, just a fight waiting to happen. And so loyalty is a big one. I think honesty as well. Like there's people that will claim they're loyal, but they're not necessarily honest, or, vice versa. So loyalty, honesty, and the third, I don't know. I mean, I think just like good communication, because a lot of people just don't communicate. They want to just text. And I personally don't really like talking to somebody over text if I like them. Like I prefer talking to them on the phone and getting to know them and having like deep conversations. And a lot of guys don't like that.
Same.
My answer is simple. Just preserve your value. As a woman, you already come with value. Just preserve it. That's it.
Yeah, don't be hoe.
That's all you have to do as a female. All jokes aside.
I would say
you already come with the value,
help
ladies.
your partner, bro. Like if you find the man that you love and care about, like find out what he needs from you directly and do it. So
well, communication, right? Honesty.
Yeah. Or just by looking at what he does for work. So
Okay.
That's some value.
God of Hate goes, I took my shahada January 5th, so now I can call you brother. I hope you are observing Ramadan now. I need to figure out how to change my screen name. LOL. Allahu Akbar. Okay, God of Hate. We got here, Ed Sezal goes, how high is the body count in the Darien Gap? Okay, how many people, you were out there recently, you did a documentary in the Darien Gap in Panama. How many people, we were talking about this earlier, you want to tell them real fast about like.
What do they mean by the body count in the Darien Gap?
I think they're trying to be funny, but they mean like how many people are coming per day to try to come into the United States illegally.
So I'm going to be coming out with a documentary, actually. It's called The Great Replacement, and we're going to be going over these statistics, but about 3,000 people per day when I was there. And so if you do the math, that's just one migrant camp. That was in the Bajo Chiquito migrant camp. That is over 1 million people per year in one single camp. So that's not even including, the other camps like Lajas Blancas and San Vicente. I mean, I know that people probably have no idea what I'm talking about here, but
I'll explain real fast for them.
Yeah.
So you said 3K just Darien Gap?
I was in the Darien Gap, and there's several migrant camps in the Darien Gap.
Gotcha.
And so from one migrant camp alone,
Yeah.
where it's the first point of contact, there's over 1 million people coming per year. So it's 3,000 a day.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
So at the Darien Gap, it's like a very, when people want to come to the United States illegally, a lot of times they go through the Panama route, and they'll end up through the Darien Gap, and like Panamanian immigration is way more lax in here. So they'll go through there and then eventually into Mexico and then come into the United States illegally. So
well, it's a land border. It's actually like it's actually, I wouldn't say it's correct to say that it's more lax in Panama. It's more lax on the Colombian side. And so you have this jungle border between Colombia and Panama.
Yeah.
And because it's more
lot of
lax
people
in
die
Colombia
coming
and
through.
it's controlled by the cartels largely, you have people coming in, going through the jungle. A lot of people die, as you said, and then they get to Panama, and that's where they then, are met by NGOs.
a lot of people die there. especially
Just to be here. That's crazy.
Yeah, just to get over here. So, but yeah, basically because like because we got Biden in, so everyone's like, oh, this is my opportunity. So we get mass, people trying to come through. But and actually, Trump, he posted your trailer on Truth Social. He pinned it.
Yeah, so I was there for about 10 days, and like I said, I'm making a documentary, and then I also decided to make a campaign commercial, an advertisement for President Trump, and I released it last night, and he posted it as his top truth on Truth Social today, so he pinned it to his account.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's awesome. Yeah, and then he called me to thank me, so it's great. It's exciting.
We need Trump back in, man.
Yeah, we do.
If you live in Florida or you live in Arizona or Kansas or Ohio, the primary is on Tuesday. So be sure that you get out and vote for Trump in the primary on Tuesday.
Yeah.
All right.
March 19th. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get Biden the fuck out. Every day, bro, it's fucking crazy, man. Everyday dad stands the bod says, ladies, your pussies are not special. The woman I am currently seeing brings tremendous value beyond that. Besides your pussies, what else do you bring to the table? You cannot say I am the table, my vibe, myself, and that's enough, or just existing.
Let's start here.
You got no answers now.
What do you bring to the table for your next man?
I will support him in whatever he does as long as he's going the right path. I don't want him to hit rock bottom. I want to grow together.
Right path for who? You or him?
For him.
But how do you know what's best for him?
Whatever he's pursuing right now, like let's say I'm dating a med student, I will be there for him if he's stressed. I will make sure he's doing his stuff and making sure his mental health is fine. I will be a partner to him, not a burden.
Okay. What about you?
Peace.
Stop the cap.
Well, she'd be a partner too until you have sex with other girls.
Yeah, bro.
Then she's gonna send undercovers in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally. So just peace.
Well, that could mean a variety of things. It could be, hey, babe, I had a hard day at work, and
I want to drink these 2 bottles of alcohol.
No,
you can't.
You go to his favorite restaurant and go pick up his favorite meal or something and have it ready while he's there. It's you can show it in different forms.
No, men do want a piece. That is something that men do treasure. So peace is actually very good. So the question for you, just super slow. If you want a man,
If I'm a man,
if you find a man that you like,
yeah.
what do you bring to him to the relationship? So, for example, you find a man you like in America.
Yeah.
How do you make him happy?
Or in France.
Or in France.
I don't know. Like I'm gonna be here for him. I'm gonna try to help him like I can, and then give him. I don't know, my time. That's
Just your time?
my time. It's a lot. No.
No, it's cheap.
No.
That's fine. We'll go with that answer.
Okay, it's fine.
No, for real. I'm gonna help him. Like if he wanna open some business, I'm gonna give him some advice. If he need me, like I'm gonna help him.
Advice?
Like I can advice. Yeah.
Advice.
On what though?
Yeah, advice.
On how to speak English?
Chris.
In America?
Chris.
Come on, man.
Chris.
I mean, I know you understand us, man. Like, come on,
Come on, Chris.
France, man. Oh, France, man. Come on.
It's okay. Kind of.
Well, we are in America. We should be encouraging people to speak English.
She's a foreign exchange student, though.
Yeah.
Listen,
man.
Listen.
It's very hard to know three different languages, guys. I mean, most of us only know one.
She probably knows more
Listen.
languages than all of us.
She
I
can
am
get a little
all
break.
for English. Trust me, I struggle with it. But in her defense, she's here on vacation, right? Or you learn? Yeah. So.
She's here on vacation. She's not an invader.
Yes.
Now, if we go to Paris, we're gonna feel like the dumb ones.
Exactly.
So
We're gonna say
listen,
things wrong.
We got you for
Bro,
tonight.
listen.
What about you?
Oh my god.
I would say support emotionally, and then
You heard
I,
the first lady of France is probably Mando? Hear about that shit? Did you hear about that, Miss France? Did you hear about that? Like the president's wife is a man?
Macron. You know Macron?
I heard that, but I don't know if that's the truth. Is it the truth?
What do you think?
You live
She's a
there.
man?
Tell us.
I live there, but I don't know. Someone say it's a man, but I don't know.
What do you think?
I don't care. Everyone make whatever you want. If
No,
she
but
want-
it's not about whether you care. What do you think?
about the woman of the president is a man.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't have to. I don't think anything about that. Like I don't really care.
Yeah.
Haram?
Like it's good, right?
Haram?
Yes. But that's my what I think, what I believe. That's from me, from myself. That's for other people. Like I don't have to say.
No, but she's asking you for your opinion.
I'm just asking you, what do you think? Like, because it's a big story right now, to the point where Emmanuel Macron actually felt compelled to issue a statement, right? So
he actually issued a statement?
He actually issued a statement about it, and
actually what?
Emmanuel Macron actually issued a statement about the transgender rumors regarding his wife, who is 30 years older than him, and so I was just wondering, do you think his wife is a man? Or not?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
She look like a man a little bit, but it's not
Okay,
good.
perfect.
No, but it's not good to say that because maybe she's a girl. But
no, but it's good to say. It's called
women
being
that look
honest.
more-
But no one gives the proof of that. Like,
Yeah.
like we can say no one gives proof. Maybe
Listen,
it's only
speak
women
your
who look
mind.
like a man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you been to Germany?
I want to go though. What about you, bro?
Okay, so emotionally, I would say, and then I wanted to clear something up from earlier of the other question of how men are more like feminine.
Yeah.
They should be providers, but I feel like a woman should also have her shit together enough to where if like the man fails, you know, he could lean on her. But I don't think it should be 50-50 or like solely on the woman. So I feel like what I would bring to the table would be emotional support, and then I should have my shop soon, so you know I would be getting more clients, financially stable, and then if I have a man, you know, anything happens, he could lean on me.
Yeah, he can lean on you, but for how long though?
For how long?
Cause
I mean, however long it takes for him to, I guess, get back
what if he's
on
a big,
his feet.
What if he's
but
a big dude? What if he's like
What?
260?
I would just have to see, I guess, that he's trying.
Okay.
You know, if I see that he's just like that, he doesn't want to work and he doesn't want to get his
It's
shit
a
back
wrap.
together, then that's different.
Okay.
So.
What about you? What do you bring to the table? Other than
Everything. I feel like I hate when girls say that they don't bring nothing to the table but their phone and lip gloss. Like I hate that. Like I have 3 businesses. I when my man's out of town, I make sure I'm his piece. I make sure I have everything together for him when he's back, when he gets back. Like spiritually, emotionally, mentally, everything.
Amen.
I feel like it's like a whole bundle of things. So it's like, especially if he's providing, oh baby, you should literally have no worries other than providing.
Okay.
There should not be no other worries than that. You need to focus on that. Leave everything else for me.
What if he told you, listen, babe, I appreciate you so much.
Until you go to jail, nigga.
You're amazing. but I need
the feds come.
I need that chain off your neck. What you gonna do?
I'm taking it off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever he says goes. I feel like the man is the king. He's the leader. I'm following his lead. I love a man that can lead. And me, I'm an alpha female. Like
There we go.
like I'm not gonna lie. Like I am.
Myron, you what? A smart retard?
Yeah.
I am. So to find a man that I feel like could lead is a huge thing. So when I find a man that can lead, I'm submitting. I'm gonna submit for you. Whatever you want me to do, I got
Who makes
you.
more, you or him?
Him.
Okay.
Yeah, of course you do.
All right. What about you?
Rice for breakfast?
What? Do you
What if
bring
I
to-
said I'm a feminine man? Would you find that attractive?
No.
Oh.
So why do you
I
think
hate
saying
that.
saying
Alpha.
that, why because you're not the first girl to say this ridiculous concept of alpha female. Like when a girl says I'm an alpha female, that's the equivalent to a guy saying, well, yeah, I'm a feminine man.
No, so I'm an alpha female to other females, but when it comes to my man, I'm in my most feminine state because he's allowing me to be there.
So
She
you're
let
telling
her
me
guard
that
down.
okay,
Yeah.
so I can wear so by your logic, you're saying you're alpha around other women, right? But then you
Yes.
become a woman when you're with a man, right?
Yes.
All right. What if I decided, I'm gonna wear heels when I'm with other dudes, but then I wear shoes when I'm with you?
That is not the type of guy that I will be dating.
So then why would you expect a man to want to be with the alpha female then?
No, that's
By your
the
own
thing.
logic.
That's the thing. When he's with me, he's not getting the alpha female. Only other women are getting
But
alpha female.
do you see what I'm
Yeah.
doing here?
Yes.
So you're selectively picking when you want to be a lady.
Yeah.
No, not so. When it comes to the man, I'm in my feminine energy.
He understands
But
you.
when I'm in a room full of other women, I do tend to take control.
And here's the thing, and when I'm with my guys, I just wear heels.
Yeah,
and then when I get around my lady, I'm a masculine man. Doesn't that sound crazy?
No, I feel like you should soften up when you're around your man. And then when you're out in the business world, you should stand up straight and lead as a woman, especially an entrepreneur as myself that owns businesses and I have people that work for me. I have to project myself in that
All
way.
I'm simply demonstrating is, you said to me, like, you obviously would not be attracted to a guy that wore heels around his friends. right? So like I find it interesting always how women want a guy to accept them for being masculine and having these alpha characteristics. Because when you say I'm an alpha female, all you're basically saying is I'm a masculine female.
To women, not to my man though. My man doesn't see that alpha female of me.
Here's the thing: do you have an A-type personality?
I'm sorry?
Or do you have an A-type personality? I'm assuming you do if you're an entrepreneur, right?
Yes.
Well, people that have A-type personalities, it's very difficult to conceal that. They work all the time. They're very assertive. They're very dominant. It's very hard to conceal that, and men will feel that energy when they hang out with you.
Very loud.
And that is why I attract very masculine men. It takes a very masculine man, to deal with a woman like that.
Criminals, army men.
I mean, you said deal with. I mean, that's a terrible. I mean, damn, if a guy's got to deal with you, that's an L.
No, not deal. Okay, you're right. That was the wrong word to use, but you know, to accept that, like but some men like that, like, oh, she's taking charge, she's running stuff. But with me, she's soft, caring. I see that other side of her that other people don't see. So it goes both ways.
Okay. I wish you the best. What about you? What do you bring to the table?
I don't think men like it.
Yeah, we hate that shit.
I think that's probably why I'm single too, but I at least own it. You know, like I'm pretty aggressive, but you know, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, poor me, why am I single, right? Like I decided to prioritize my career throughout my 20s, and I didn't go out, and you know, I'm not on dating apps, I'm not on Instagram, and I probably have like a very masculine energy with the work that I do and the profession that I'm in, and I don't expect men who are surrounded by women on OnlyFans and Instagram all day that are just sitting around doing nothing but having their sugar daddies pay for their salon appointments while they, you know, go on vacations and crop their man out. Like that's gonna come across as maybe like more feminine.
No, right.
Because I used to think, right? Like I used to think that, and this is something I'll thank men for, right? I used to think to myself, oh, well, you know, guys are really going to care about your accomplishments. And as long as I'm like accomplished, a guy's going to have more respect for me than the hoe, right? Like, how could he respect this hoe when he's not going to respect me? But at the end of the day, like if a guy's going to cheat on you, he's going to cheat on you. And you having like a valedictorian position on, like I was valedictorian, I had a 4.0 GPA, like I have a lot of accomplishments, I have my shit together, but it still doesn't mean that you're not going to get cheated on. Like if somebody wants to go cheat, they're going to go cheat, right? And they, like people cheat because
we'll cheat with the girl with the 1.0 GPA.
Yeah, because maybe they have more feminine energy. I don't know why people cheat. People cheat for different reasons, but I do think that like we like to convince ourselves that that's normal, and I've been guilty of it too. But I don't think that that's really how like men and women are supposed to operate, right? We've convinced ourselves because we're living in an era now where women are working, where in the past, right, like people used to be married for longer periods of time. Now you're lucky if you stay married for 5 years before you get a divorce. Yeah. And people are not necessarily like in monogamous relationships anymore. And I think that has a lot to do with the fact that there's been like this warped mentality of gender roles. And you're like, people would say, oh, you're a hypocrite, right? Like you say you're married to the game, Laura. You say that, you're always working, you're too busy. But yeah, like I'll be lucky as a 30-year-old woman who's going to turn 31 in May. I will be lucky if I ever get a husband. And that's just reality. Like I will be lucky if I've accepted it. Like I will be lucky if I ever have a child, right? Because like ideally you would want to. That takes a lot to admit.
Most girls would never admit that.
I would want to date somebody for at least like 2 years before I get married. So I'm 31 in May, right? Okay. 32, 33. Then it takes like a year to plan a wedding. You're not going to really like get pregnant and have a baby unless you're married and in a committed relationship. And so then what? I'll be 36 and then that's considered a geriatric pregnancy. I never froze my eggs. And, I could adopt, right? And some people will say like, oh, well, you'll be like more sad about not having a kid, but I've accepted it. And I know that I could I used to tell myself like, oh, how could he cheat? Like, I don't understand. Like, I was so good to him. I paid for shit. I was so nice. I was so loyal. And then it doesn't mean anything. Like guys don't care about your accomplishments. And this was something that was like really hard for me to accept because I used to be that girl that thought, oh, well, I'm like better than all these other girls because I'm not a hoe and I'm smart and, I'm accomplished. They don't give a fuck. They really don't give a fuck. None of you are special. Like, I'm not trying to be mean. Like, I'm not a 10. I know that I'm not a 10, right? Like, I know that I'm not the hottest girl. All these other girls, they want to think, like, they want their boyfriends to tell them, like, hey, baby, you're, like, the prettiest girl in the world. Like, oh, if you had the chance to date me or Kim Kardashian, who would you date? Like, of course he's going to fucking say Kim Kardashian, but you want him to say you, right? Like, people people don't want to
Not
accept
my man.
reality.
You wanna state me.
And they're like, nobody in here is a 10. Right? Raise your hand if you're a 10.
In your opinion.
No. I'm not trying to put anybody down. I'm just saying.
You stating your opinion. That's your opinion.
Well, I think it's reality. I'm saying that nobody in here is a 10. And
Opinion-based.
the reality is that, like, there are a lot of 10s in Miami, right? There are a lot of 10s everywhere. And if you're older and you're living in a world where, you know, men are surrounded by 10s with a click away, whether it be like Bumble, Tinder, whatever, okay? Like, your chances of really finding a lifelong partner are pretty slim. I think that's the reality that most women need to accept. Because
how many girls on the panel think they're 10s, just out of curiosity?
Are we going by looks or are we going by personality?
Looks only, because we don't care about y'all personality.
Men don't care about personality.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
We know, I mean, we're going looks only.
Totally kidding.
I feel like everybody should regard themselves in the highest esteem possible. So you don't feel like you a 10, but you should.
What if it's not true though?
That's
Hey, man,
opinion based.
It is opinion based.
It's every single
European
somebody across the world can look at you and be like, "Oh my God, you are a 10."
Yes.
They can start talking to you, and
in
they
some
will think
countries
you're
and
maybe
in some places in Africa, the biggest women are the prettiest, are the most beautiful women. That's why it's all.
I appreciate this thing that women do where they like to build each other up, but I like, you know, I'm not a 10. You know, like I'm not a 10. I'm not. You know, like I used to be heavier. I lost weight. Like, you know, I don't have like big boobs. I probably have some stretch marks. Like, I'm just being honest, right? Like, I'm not ashamed of it, because for me, like, I've never been a woman that, like, I was able to build my platform not off of sexualizing myself. You will never find a photo of me with my top off. You will never find a photo of me with my boobs out. You will never find a photo of me like with a man online, because I've been able to build a platform based off of my brain and my, you know, political acumen and things like that. And so for me, like, I don't give a shit in the comments if people think I look like a tranny. I don't care if people think I look like a man. But I'm just saying, like, people say things. It doesn't bother me, because, like, I don't care if a man wants to fuck me or not, because if he's gonna fuck somebody, he's gonna do it regardless of whether I give him permission or not, right? Like, that's just reality.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, so you guys think women should regard themselves as 10s? You do?
Yes, you should have the highest self-esteem in the
think
world.
so. Yeah,
Everybody,
absolutely.
That's healthy.
But what if it's like objectively not true though? Because to say that you're a 10 effectively means you're perfect.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. It just means you're perfectly happy with how you are. You feel like you're perfect for your own self.
But
it's like, in your eyes, you are perfectly fine. If you had the opportunity to go get surgery for free at the doctor, you'd be like, no, I'm fucking fine how I am.
I think
it doesn't
that
mean
means
you
your
think you're
self-esteem
perfect.
I just think that means you're confident.
You confident.
When a woman says I'm a 10, that just means that she has confidence, and I feel every woman should have it, because one man could look at you and be like, oh my God, this is the most beautiful woman I ever seen, and then another man could be like, she ain't all that. But somebody really could look at you and be like, she's the one. So it's opinion based,
and
so
that's
your opinion of yourself
about everything.
Your opinion
right
of
now.
yourself should be the highest one in the room.
Yeah.
So that's why when I say it's opinion based, like, you might not think
because
I'm a 10
honestly,
or you're a 10,
in my eyes,
but that's
I
your
be
opinion.
seeing niggas out with bitches and they like really be big and they girl up like, my woman bad as fuck, and in they eyes she really is the baddest bitch in the room, but everybody else is looking like, what is this nigga, like this young got money got doing with her? In his eyes, she really bad as fuck, and it's how she wears it in his like.
So
I think
you're never gonna please everybody.
Fetish.
I've noticed.
Well, don't even got opinions. Fetishes are opinions.
Yeah, like right nowadays we look at like 10s as like the girls with the perfect noses, the big boobs, the airbrush on Instagram, the this, that, the European beauty standards. But I don't think, me personally, I think like a 10 out of 10 is like the beautiful ethnic girls from Africa with like the big noses and big foreheads, skinny jawline. That's to me is a 10. Like I don't like all these fake lips, like these injections, BBLs. To me, that's not a 10. I like the skinny, natural bodies. To me, that's a 10.
Are your boobs real?
Yeah.
Are they really?
Nice. Yeah, they are.
But hold on, are you a man?
Am I a what?
Are you a man?
No, but I know what I like.
So how you gonna tell us what a 10 is?
Because like I said, it's in the eye of the beholder. It's what I feel
I'm choosing
like,
girls.
in my opinion.
You're not.
But he just asked me what I felt like was a 10.
Oh, okay.
So,
but do you like the same thing he likes?
Aha.
Actually, yes. However, I'm not a good example. But the majority of people, the world itself, will tell you what you are.
Yeah, like the thing I've always found that's interesting, and I think it's actually destructive for females, is them self-assessing themselves and saying that like, oh, I'm perfect or whatever. And it's only females that do this shit. Men don't really do that, because like for you guys, you're on Instagram, you get a bunch of validation from men. Guys are giving you comments and giving you attention, whether you deserve it or not. And I think that a lot of modern women have like a very grand. They have this crazy concept in their head of where they stand, and a lot of the times you guys are delusional of where you really stand.
You know what?
Girls will say I'm perfect,
That's true.
I deserve the world, blah blah blah.
I'm a queen.
I'm a queen, and you have this crazy like belief in yourself, and like with men, like that's the equivalent. What if I walked around and said, you know what? Fuck it, I feel like I'm a billionaire.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be ridiculous for me to say that?
I feel
Because
like,
effectively speaking, right? So, who is the ultimate consumer of female beauty? It's men. But women feel as though they're the ultimate consumer. No, you guys wear makeup, you guys do all the stuff that you do with your hair extensions, etc. It's typically because men are the end consumer base for female beauty. And with us, right, like men, our value is based on what value do we provide to the world. And a lot of times you're paid in, based on what you can provide. So as a man, your title and your status and how much money you earn typically dictates your value. But I can't run around and say, I'm a billionaire when I'm not, because then you guys will all look at me like I'm fucking crazy. Like this dude's on some wild shit. And I don't have the tangible proof to show that. But women run around and say, because that's your market value, is your beauty, I'm a 10. That's false advertisement, because very few women, if any, are 10s anyway, because that assumes perfection.
Yeah.
And most girls are not perfect at all.
I want to say
It
that
barely exists.
Yeah, I agree with that point of view. Like, I don't think that women should look at themselves as, oh, I'm perfect to the point where there's no room for work. I think.
But that's the problem.
Right, that is the issue. And so that's the area that I disagree with.
And I want to say this too, because what this has led to is we have the fattest women ever.
Yep.
Right? And I don't want to sound like an asshole, but I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
Black women are the most delusional. Y'all are the ones that run around and say you guys are 10s the most. I'm beautiful. I'm a queen. Be 300 fucking pounds and say you deserve the world. That's crazy to me. The average black woman is like 5'5", 187 pounds. Yo, I'm 6'3", like 195, 200. That's crazy. These bitches are huge. And they're running around and saying that they're fucking, queens. Like, who's the fat chick that Lizzo and shit like that. So I'm not, and this is not just a black woman thing. I'm just saying they're just the fattest. But this is with females in the West in general in the United States. And I think like this whole concept of not living an objective reality and saying I'm a queen regardless of how you behave, no need for self-improvement, because we don't tell women that they're fat. We don't tell women that they're stupid. We don't tell them that you look like shit. We don't tell them any of this stuff. Like, women don't handle criticism well, so we never give it to them. But sorry, you're going to say?
So,
please.
let me just clarify. When
Sure.
I say that women should regard themselves in the highest esteem, I mean having confidence. But that does not mean that you can't look in the mirror or look at not even only the physical, but just look within yourself and say, I need to work on this. I need to go to the gym. I need to get healthier. I need to work on my anger management. I need to work on why I am a little oversensitive and not like I lash out on people, or I don't understand where people's coming from, or I need to pick up a book and I don't know, read more. Like I need to, and it's okay to be able to grow, but still have confidence.
Like try to hold yourself to this unrealistic point of view.
But for what he's saying, you understand, right?
I understand. People be delusional to the point where they feel like there's no room for growth.
Yeah, the problem is that they attribute, and I see your perspective 100%. There's self-love and then obviously where you objectively stand. Yeah. The problem is that women tend to conflate the two.
Yeah.
Like their self-love comes into like narcissism and hubris and I don't need to change because I am perfect. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I agree.
So it ends up working in a very bad thing. And I think also like we live in a kind of pussy world now where like bullying is frowned upon, internet bullying, oh my God, this is so bad. Like for men, it's good to get bullied. I think for women too, a lot of the times. But we don't really tell women the truth. And I think that's kind of what's, and then you add Instagram in where you got girls, and someone actually, a girl that used to work for us, Red, she said this, and I thought this was very smart, very smart. She said that a lot of times what girls do is they'll assess where they stand off of their pictures on the internet. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like they'll have like a great photo shoot with edited photos and they'll be like a 9 or a 10 on Instagram and they'll hold themselves to that. Like that's where I stand, bitch. But in reality, you meet them in person, like what the fuck? You don't look like your pictures. But they still have that mindset of I attribute my value to what I look at my best on the internet with edits.
Right, that's social media. I don't mean delusion. I just mean healthy confidence.
Yeah. Okay, and how many girls are on social media? Like I would say a majority of women are on Instagram. Every girl I've ever met has an Instagram for the most part. Except for Laura,
Oh, you're bad.
You did have it.
Bad.
Yeah. So I mean, but most girls are on there.
I don't like. I mean, look, I had Instagram and I had a really large account. Like I had 500,000 followers in 2000. I had 500,000 followers. Sorry, I'm really bad with this whole mic thing, when I was banned in 2019.
Wow.
And I didn't take my clothes off or anything like that. It was pretty much just news and commentary and videos and, you know, things like that. So for me, I don't like Instagram necessarily. And I'm also like less likely to, one of the first things I ever ask a guy, seriously, like this is a rule I have, if I'm going to date somebody, like if a guy is on Instagram, that's generally a red flag. You know, like there's a difference between like having an Instagram and then being on Instagram.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't really feel like you're going to meet a loyal man or somebody that's going to be like a lifelong partner if they're on Instagram. And I think it goes for women too. Because I think that
we got Clout Hell now. We gonna smash some girls.
I think that
Let's go.
I think that a lot of women too, it warps your mind when you see that, and you become delusional, and you also become not just materialistic, but superficial. And so
that's materialistic.
I find I have a better view of things not having an Instagram.
Yeah, I feel like the world would just be a much better place without Instagram. I feel like there wouldn't be no rating. There wouldn't be nothing compared. There wouldn't be none of that. I miss the old school.
You know what's interesting? I've asked this question to a bunch of girls on the panel. Anytime a girl like breaks up with a guy recently or whatever, I didn't get a chance to ask it on this one, but we'll ask it on other panels. Was a component to you breaking up with your guy because you felt like you could do better? And the answer is almost always yes, right? And then I said, well, what made you feel as though you could have done better? Was it attention on the internet? Was it Instagram, etc.? And a lot of times it's Instagram that made them feel like, okay, you know what? There's better men out there. They're messaging me. I can go ahead and replace my guy with something better. And I think Instagram has led to a lot of girls breaking up with dudes, and girls are the ones that initiate the breakups because it's like, damn, I could do better. Like, this dude is good enough, but I can do better. And, you know, there's this fucking analogy, the husband store. Have any of you guys heard it before?
No. Tell us.
All right, if we got time, I'll tell it. But
do it.
we got.
It's fine, bro.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm
Because
sure.
I know some of y'all got to go, right? Soon, because I know we're getting it's spring break and it's Miami Friday. All right, so long story short, okay, so there's a husband store, right? We'll go into a dream world. Give me this sound effect real fast. We're gonna, okay. So there's this store, right? It's a husband store. You can only go in once, and you can't go back through it again. All right, and you know, and it's for women to go in there, single women go in there, right? So on the first floor, they're all men, right? And as you go up the floors, right, each man gets better and better and better, right? So you go on the first floor, and it's just all dudes. Yeah, you know what? It's just dudes. I can do better. On the second floor, they're all dudes, and they're mildly good looking and in good shape. You know what? I don't know if this is good enough. Go up to the third floor. They're all good looking. They have a job that makes a good amount of money, and they like kids. Okay, this is pretty good. But you know what? I could do better. Go up to the fourth floor. All these guys make a lot of money, love kids, want to settle down, and they're good looking. Damn, I wonder what's up. You say, fuck it. I'm going to go up to the next floor. You go up to the next floor. All these guys want kids, are marriage ready, have a dog, and handsome, have money, etc. Full package. Damn. If it's this good, the next floor's got to be absolute perfection.
It's never enough.
And then they go up to the next floor, and then it's just a big sign that says, this floor exists to show that women are never happy, and they can't be, and you can never admit, they always want better. You must exit the store now. And then what ends up happening is they fucking leave, and they can't go back through the store again. And I always attribute that analogy to like you being in your 20s, just going up the escalator over and over and over. It's like, yo, I could do better, I could do better, I could do better. And then you get to the top floor and you realize, fuck, what the hell? But then you spent 10 years going up through the store, and you can't go back through. And it just goes to show versus like you go on the other side, right? The other part of this analogy is the wife store, right? On the first floor, all the girls are available. Second floor, they're attractive and like sports. And then the men never go past the second floor, right? Like that's the joke, right? Like the guys never even go up to the third, fourth, and fifth floor. We don't give a fuck. So they say that to show that like women are never satisfied. And I would argue, right, since women are never satisfied and they want the best, Instagram, all it's done is exacerbate the problem. Because now it's constantly in your feed. Damn, she's with this guy right now. He's taking our trips. Damn, she's with this guy right now, and she's traveling over the place.
How is that not the same for men?
Okay, so I'll tell you why it's not the same. It could go both ways.
I broke up with somebody because they were using Instagram to cheat. I did, and so if you're going to be dishonest, right? Like I wasn't looking for something else. Like I was content, right? So I agree with you. I think that like there's exceptions to every rule. So I'm not going to be that woman that's like says, oh well, I'm different. I'm a different girl. But, you know, there's a lot of men, too, that have that girl that, you know, is well, they must have thought you were attractive if they were going to go out with you, right? So you're attractive and you're no drama, and maybe you don't like sports, but you're compatible with every other aspect of their life. And then you see some, XXX account pop up on their Instagram and you're like, oh, what's that? And then that's it. That's
but like the big thing, and I see your perspective that it can go both ways, but for it to go both ways, the man's got to be exceptional to even pull girls off Instagram. And then the second thing also is that most of the time if a guy has a good girl, he might go and fuck another girl, but he's typically not going to leave his main chick. He won't leave her. He'll maybe explore other women, but he's not going to leave. Whereas like with women, it's like, oh, I can do better, I'm going to leave, is what I mean. Like women are more likely to leave a relationship because they get bored quicker. So, and I think like Instagram has made the problem worse. And then the other thing too is that, let's be honest, who uses Instagram more? Women do. By far. Like guys that have Instagram, I know the usage is 50%, but like who's actually surfing and going through their feed more? It's women by far.
And to be honest, when the average guy DMs you on Instagram, you don't respond to that DM. It has to be a celebrity, somebody's status, blue check. Average guy DMs you is like, what the fuck is the
average guy's taking stupid pictures of the bathroom on his IG.
Selfies in the bathroom. It's L.
So like, I mean, it could go both ways, but I've noticed that like with women, like they'll feel like they can do better thanks to Instagram versus like dudes. It's like, bro, you can't even play the game on Instagram unless you're of a certain status
at all.
But I don't know. Do you guys agree with that? I don't know. I'll open it to y'all. Whatever.
I agree. Like for example, Valentine's Day. Like people are scrolling down and they see guys getting their girls Chanel bags, Van Cleef necklaces, and they're looking like, dang, if my man didn't get me that, does that mean he doesn't love me? It's like, you don't know what that guy that's buying the Chanel bags, he probably bought her Chanel bag, Chanel bag. That's not genuine love. He's literally buying you.
Well, actually, to
but
make
who
it
cares
even
about
more,
that? But who cares about Chanel?
More often than not,
I agree.
The guy buying them gifts. You know why they buy them gifts? Because they fucked up, and it's when they say, you know what? I messed up, babe. I'm buying you a gift.
I'll give you an example. So like, what is it, the Ace Family? Some shit like that on YouTube, right? Like they have this family YouTube channel, right? And a lot of girls watch them like, oh my God, I want a family like that. But what they don't know is that that dude's been cheating on her for fucking years. Smashing other girls, right? And then the other dude, I forget his name. He's been on the show before. He also had a family channel, got caught cheating.
Corey.
Got caught cheating. But like, how many girls can you imagine that watch that shit? I want this. I could do better. Might have broken up with their guy, etc., hoping that they'll be able to find that guy that provides this lifestyle, whatever, and be monogamous. It's not real.
Right.
And then they leave a guy that was great because they thought that they could do better, and then they get that guy, but they're not prepared to deal with better guy problems, which is other chicks stepping out, giving other women, gifts and all this other shit. And that's true. When dudes are giving girls gifts like that, especially luxury ones, sometimes that nigga fucked up, bro.
100%.
Those are sorry gifts.
Yeah, but I don't.
Sure.
Oops.
Go ahead.
Somebody else.
I don't understand like why every time we talk about girls who they have Instagram, they show their body, they make sure they look good, but no one talk about the guys who only show their money for have a girl, and after they start to cry, oh, she was with me only for my money, but you only show that, and it's the truth.
That's true.
Well, that's society, you know.
My nigga.
So that's equal.
Look, come on, man.
Like guys have to do that.
Yo, let's move on, bro. Yeah, we got some more chat.
No, I mean, it's valid. Somewhat.
That's true though, and then they get mad when they're using
you know, like
money.
you always talk about the girl that she shows her body or this. Then what did you expect then for him to take advantage of you? But then she's saying
about the man.
Yeah, he's showing the money, so when she's taking advantage of, okay.
Yeah, man sends you a picture of his car, of his watch, but
but the reason why it's not the same is because men have to earn that.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like you don't have to like.
Or they can rob it.
Okay. Like he's the one to show his money. That's okay.
But Drake earned it the other day when he said your body is tea. That's some pretty homo shit right there.
I haven't gotten that.
Your body's tea.
Drake.
What about you being in the gym?
That's pretty gay.
24/7. You earned your body.
I have not gotten
But
a
most
gift
girls don't
in,
work out like that. Let's keep it 1,000. Like you could be a chick and not go to the gym and still have an acceptable physique to a majority of men.
You could be a nigga with a trust fund.
With a what?
Trust fund. You ain't work for it.
Oh yeah, no. Okay, fair enough. But what portion of men are trust fund maybe versus women that are able to market themselves on the internet?
Not a lot.
Okay, so
You know what I'm saying?
it's like a surplus of women.
Yeah, because
That
remember
meets
how I
that
said earlier,
standard.
like women are giving their value up front. So like since they're giving their value up front, like they can market it, and that's why like like a dude flexing on the internet, right? His money and status is not the same as a girl flexing her body. I can see what you mean because it's like a thirst trap on both ends, but one is earned while the other one typically isn't. That's what it is. That's why like sounds fucked up, but this is why men don't respect girls that like put it all out there on the internet because we know that it's easy for y'all to do it.
Yep.
You know, so
No,
Wait,
but
I haven't gone yet.
sure.
Okay,
we
so
have we did.
finish. Did we finish? No.
No. She just wanted to add in.
Oh, go
like,
ahead.
yeah, go ahead.
First of all, like you
Please
can
make it
tell
fast.
how what your rating is. You just ask your guy friends. You just ask them.
That's true.
You know, it's really easy.
Well, they'll kind of lie to you though.
Yeah,
they don't
yeah.
want to hurt your feelings.
They don't hurt your
A
feelings.
No,
guy's
my-
gonna be friends with you. He just wants to sleep with you. Like,
no,
That's
no,
it.
no.
That's true.
Your guy
No, it's
friends
true.
that do not want to sleep with you.
They all do.
You would never know.
They
Um,
That's
all
why I
do.
don't have guy friends.
You would never know.
You never know.
You would. They all do.
You're too naive.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do want to sleep with you, but
Also,
that's fine. You're gonna say.
He's gay.
Maybe not right now, but eventually.
Also,
Unless
just
they're
like
gay. Yeah.
if what does a girl have to bring to the table? Like I do want to eventually settle down. Like I see in the comments a lot, like all of you whores are not getting married.
That's true.
You guys
gotta
are
be
over 30.
submissive.
You gotta know how to
So I want to know what can I
That's
do.
I mean,
to
it's
be,
probably
the first
true.
question every guy
what
asks.
can I do to be a better
You
partner?
have to know how to cook. My man
this is a
literally
thing.
said, if you do not know, because I own a catering business too. He was like, if it was not for your food,
And tits.
we would have
you.
locked in at
So I was told the easiest way to shoot a man's heart. Yeah.
How much?
See, to answer your question, and I'm not a guy, so they could probably answer it better, but you seem like a really sweet girl. You seem like you're not like one of these typical Miami whores, but you're also, what did you say, 31? I'm 30, so I'm going to be 31 in May. And ideally, like, if you're in a city like Miami where people come to party and they're just surrounded by models and like the hottest women in the world are here in Miami, like as a guy, and I'm not saying this to be disrespectful, because personally I think that like there should be more to it than just your body and your looks.
Yeah.
But do you think a guy who just wants to get laid like is going to go for you, or do you think they're going to go for some model? No matter how sweet you are, you're clearly very smart, you're a doctor. I wish it wasn't this way. I wish men cared about accomplishments more, but like we're 30 and 31.
Wait. Sorry.
yeah.
No, I just seen Miss Korea's IG, whatever.
Who?
Yeah, you, the blazer.
Miss Indonesia, USA.
Yeah, your
but
IG
go
is wild,
on.
bro.
No.
Yeah.
Wait,
Who?
Wait. Korea, Indonesia. What Asian country?
Which
Chris?
one?
What's the
You.
handle?
You.
Nigga, speak English. Purple hair.
Purple hair.
Purple hair, yeah.
God
I
damn,
see your
nigga.
IG, man. Basically,
She belongs to the streets.
Oh, you're trying to say your Instagram is questionable.
Oh.
it's your body all over the place.
Oh.
I went on vacation to the Caribbean recently.
Bills,
Girl, you don't have to explain.
Can you pull it up, Bill?
Wait, what are you showing? A bikini picture?
No, your Instagram.
Oh, so okay, you're trying to say this might be why guys aren't taking it seriously?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, your Instagram does say things about you, unfortunately.
I'm flabbergasted,
In the digital
bro.
world.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, you pulling it up, nigga?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
All right. Sorry. So you were saying, like, why?
So I should turn it like private?
No.
You should delete it.
Or archive
All right, ready?
photos. Like if you want to keep the memories, just archive it. It'll take it off of your.
But you have to be
front
honest
page.
with yourself,
All right,
right?
you showing it right now?
Because
Okay.
I had an attorney look it over.
That don't look that bad.
This isn't bad.
Nah, you're
pretty.
not bad.
Bro.
I thought
And he
y'all
said it
said
was
she was
good.
busting it
Bro.
open.
Bro, I mean, she has
Like,
the body to bust it open, but
This is very classy.
Yeah.
No, you're
It's
classy.
giving Vogue.
Oh,
come
okay.
on, man.
That is so pretty.
I mean,
chat.
hot.
You saw it.
I thought
Chris,
you
it's
meant.
not been that bad, bro. What the fuck's wrong with you,
It's
bro?
not that bad.
No.
No, I'm thinking it's gonna be like
Nigga, we
some
see way
OnlyFans
worse than
stuff.
Oh yeah, the
that's not
powder
that bad.
room.
Bro,
I love
fresh.
that. When is your birthday?
Nigga, that's not even that bad, bro. What did you
July
say,
12th.
Chris?
July 12th.
Bro, really fresh. She's on the beach. She's bikinis.
You're hot.
Yeah.
You're hot.
Wow.
Fresh. If you want to smash fresh, that's up to you, man.
So, what I'll say is
I'm not trying
this:
to
like,
smash, bro.
like me looking at that, I wouldn't know you're a doctor.
Yeah.
Well, I would hope that
You know, and the thing is that like, and this is where women kind of fuck up sometimes, right? Like, if you put yourself out in a certain way, what'll happen is they'll put you in a box.
Yeah.
Before they get to meet you and know you, and then you might have missed that opportunity to get them to know you. Does that make sense?
But I just started this after I moved to Miami, like maybe 4 months.
Understandable. You
So-
got to compete, but like, I'm just saying, like, I get it. Like, I'm not. It's a competitive market. You got to compete. That's fine.
Or
But
you
what
just
I'm
don't get
saying
it,
is
or
that
just
like,
not give a shit.
unfortunately, like sometimes what'll happen is like, and girls, I be trying to warn girls about this sometimes. Like, if you have a certain look, or you're very attractive, or you're too sexy, or you put yourself out in a certain way, you'll ostracize yourself from certain men that you would have had an opportunity with had you presented yourself in a certain fashion. And then the other thing too is that like you might say, oh well, if they just get to know me, blah blah blah. You might not even get the chance to meet them to even show your thing. Because I'm sure if a guy met you, you'd be like, oh wow, you're really pleasant and sweet, etc. And like you're smart too and stuff. But you might not get that chance just because of like your reputation, right? Like online, unfortunately, because like people will just assume shit. It's the internet. Hell, she had some assumptions before she came on about her. She had them about him, etc.
Yeah.
Like. That's just what it is because human beings don't have the time to like get to know you and everything else like that. We're creatures where we make assumptions right away. Right. So
well, what I've heard is that, you know, attraction gets you in the door, but personality keeps you in the house.
Oh shit!
Another one.
Oh my God.
Wait, another one. Another one. Wait, you FaceTime Khaled?
Yeah, it was,
DJ Khaled.
it was great. I was like on the plane. We were about to take off, and then
okay.
we were FaceTiming.
How do you know him?
How you
I
know?
don't. I
Is he
just
quiet?
won some sweepstakes for Bud Light.
Oh.
And I was like, do I get a free year of Bud Light? And they were like, no, you just get to talk to DJ Khaled. And I was like,
come on, chat,
You don't want to
like,
drink
oh.
Bud Light?
Come on, chat,
While you're
man.
That is
traveling.
random, bro.
That is a very strange. I'm telling you. Okay, you know what? Hold on. No. You know what? No. This is perfect. This is perfect. Okay, pull that back up. Pull that back up. So I'm gonna pretend like I'm a guy and I don't know you, right? Like obviously I know you now, so it's like from I understand your accomplishments, accolades, etc. But let's say I don't know you at all, and I'm just going off your profile. You know what a guy is gonna think when he sees this?
what?
Whore.
She belongs to the streets.
And I'll tell you why. Hold on, because this is how men are. If we see you like vacationing somewhere luxurious, if we see you in foreign cars, if we see you talking to celebrities like this, we see you associating with celebrities, etc. A lot of times, guys will assume, oh, she's probably fucking him. But little do I know.
Like
I know, but I'm telling you how men think. I know it's like this is how we think.
You played yourself.
So are you not supposed to post pictures like that?
He's so like
Ideally.
wholesome.
Ladies.
So just
Ideally,
ladies,
selfies.
shut up and listen to me because I'm literally giving you guys the game right now. Shut the fuck up and listen. When men see this shit, we assume, oh, she's probably fucking him. It might not be true. In your situation, you won a sweepstakes and you were able to talk to DJ Khaled. Cool. But men aren't gonna like think that up front. Like, I mean, that's very far-fetched. Like, wait, you won a Bud Light sweepstakes and you're talking to DJ Khaled on a FaceTime call? We don't assume that. We're like, wait, how'd you get how are you FaceTiming this nigga? You must be fucking to get that. Like, this is an A-list celeb. How the hell are you doing that? Like, this is just how men think. That's just how we behave. If we see you in Dubai, we see this, whatever, we might not know that you went there with your ex-boyfriend. We'll just assume, did some prince fly her out? We see you in a Ferrari. We might think, what the fuck? How are you in a Ferrari? We know girls don't buy Ferraris,
No,
dudes do.
I buy
Why are you in a
everything.
Ferrari? See, but here's the thing.
Yeah, but-
I don't know you're a doctor, do I?
We don't know.
Yeah.
So we
don't know.
assume that sugar daddies, we assume the worst. And I hate to say it, like other women fucked it up for you. Where we just think if you're experiencing luxurious things, you're around celebrities, whatever, you're a groupie or you're a sugar baby or whatever. And we don't know you won a sweepstakes. We don't know that you were a video vixen or something. Or we don't know that you're a mechanic and you paid for it yourself. We don't know these things. We just assume. Because we just go off of stereotypes, and stereotypes a lot of times tend to be true, right? So, like, if we see a girl in a Ferrari, we know generally women don't buy Ferraris, men do.
Well,
Whose Ferrari are you in?
I think
we don't
you're
know it's your
right.
ex, though.
And I think I'm gonna turn my Instagram private after
No,
this.
but that's still bad though. But in the words, well,
She can make it private if she
to
wants,
put it
but
frankly, in the words of Khaled, you played yourself because that right there is an L. No, he's right. He's right.
No.
He's right.
But again, you explained it, which is cool. That's actually really interesting.
I think
but,
it's
like,
admirable.
But she should.
but like guys don't know this. Like we always assume the worst. That's just how men are. We assume the worst all the time.
Yep.
I mean, you said not to make it private. I think that you should because personally, like, and I should have said this before. I don't know why I didn't. When I was asked, like, values that women should have if they want to be better, modesty. Like, how do you expect a high value man, whether that is like a subjective term, right? Like, we all have our definition of what it means to be a high value man. How do you expect a high value man or somebody you'd want to marry to take you seriously if you're posting photos of yourself in bikinis online?
But the thing is, like I was
you should
never
make it
like
private.
that.
What?
It was like more like once I got to Miami and that was the norm.
No, it was
So
once
were
you turned 30,
influenced when
right?
moved to
'Cause you
Miami.
moved-
if you look at my previous posts, they're all like just me and my
Bro, you're
friends.
scrolling down
very,
all the way down, bro.
Very wholesome, like medical things, like
Yeah, but
me
guys
in
are not
Iraq
gonna scroll all
doing
the way
like
But
surgery.
a guy that you want to actually marry isn't going to want his wife as like jerk off material for other men online.
Is
you
that
know?
what it is, though?
Yes, that's jerk off
Because I
material. Who are
consider-
you? Who is your? Are you? Let's be honest, like woman to woman. who are you really posting that photo for? Like, why don't you just keep it on your phone and look at it yourself as inspo for working out? Like, who are you trying to appeal to by posting that photo?
She got no ass. Who's jerking off to that?
Exactly.
Who the fuck is that shit, my nigga?
Some guys like that.
I'm just saying,
Just go through like perception.
Let's keep it objective, guys. Come on, man.
No, but to go off of what you were saying, I agree with you because what I did with my page, like I took a lot of like my artist connections that like pictures I had with artists down because I felt like I was attracting the wrong type of people, whether they were wanting me for my connections or wanting me because they think I was like a groupie or whatever. So as I got to 30, I just recently turned 30 in December. I was like, okay, I need to take some of that down because I'm trying to find me a husband. I'm trying to move differently, and I felt like I attracted a different type of people when I did move like that.
Okay, but the thing is, I want to do concierge medicine so that I can have a family, and like a lot of that is like advocating for health, beauty, like, you know.
No, look, you could do what you want. I'm just telling you how men view things. And you guys, ladies, could do whatever you want with that information. I'm just telling you how men think. And unfortunately, we typically tend to think negatively.
Yo, Bola,
when we see
It's like the worst case
scenario. You asked us for advice. We gave it to you. You're like, no, I want to do this instead.
No, I definitely am going to take that into consideration. I told you already that I'm turning it private.
Yeah, and then here's the thing too, and I'm only telling you this because you're very smart and you have a good head on your shoulders and you're pretty modest, and you don't put that forward off your Instagram profile. You know what I mean? Like, why don't you should have some pictures of you like with your white jacket, like show that side.
Sexy.
Like,
people love that. Guys like that.
Put that at the top, pin that,
Scroll,
so that people get, so that people like can automatically get some respect.
The last like 2 or 3 months.
Just so you know, when someone looks at your page, you don't go all the way down.
No.
For the
5
most part.
seconds.
5 seconds, first couple photos, and then that's it. They judge you off for that alone.
But
you know,
why?
I
Because
think Miami changed me.
I met some girl who look very religious. They look very good, like a good girl, but they're like escort. They don't have social media. They look very nice. They don't put a lot of makeup. But they are an escort or they are very bad. So I don't know why people are gonna judge in Instagram because you can put like some picture in bikini and just work for yourself and or studies. So I don't know why.
Yeah, but that's what they see.
And even about a picture with DJ Khaled, like why if someone gonna see that picture gonna say, oh, she give her ass to him. No, maybe she just like his music and she wanna take a picture with him and that's all.
But they don't know. They don't see that explanation.
Another DJ too.
I called her ass out.
But like he said, they don't see that explanation under the picture. They just see you with the celebrity, and they automatically think
get
groupie.
5 seconds
you know
of
what?
judgment.
Hold on, you know why it's so bad? She's on a plane. They can say, he flew her out. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm a guy thinking like, yo,
Your mind
flying
is
her out?
warped.
I think
No.
the worst part about it is the
That's
mask.
so weird. It's DJ Khaled, you guys. He has
The
like
mask.
2 kids. He's so like
He's so
our like generation.
Mask.
he's
To be
so
fair, it is
wholesome.
DJ Khaled, so it's a little bit less of an issue, but it's still an issue because you never know.
Yeah,
Just
it was
sucks that, like,
it was
something
Drake or Lil
so
Wayne.
innocent.
He knows Drake and
You
Lil
know,
Wayne, man.
something so innocent that she enjoyed, she could not share with the world because
I thought it
of
was
fear
funny.
of.
I thought it was funny.
Hey, listen, man.
I just gave you guys the recipe for how men think when we analyze a woman's profile.
Right there it says,
you can
ain't
do,
no one
you can
flying
do
that chick
what
out.
you want with it, but like this is just how men think. We always have red flags going in our head when we see certain things on a woman's profile. If I see you in Tulum, I'm gonna ask questions in my head. If I see you in Dubai, I'm gonna ask questions. If I see you in a Lamborghini or a Ferrari or any type of exotic car that women almost never buy, I'm gonna have questions. If I see you on a private jet, I'm gonna have questions. If I see you with a celebrity, I'm gonna have questions in my head. So like, and girls don't get, like, you might lose the fucking man before you even meet him. He might already put you in the, man, this girl's just for the streets box, and he didn't even meet you yet. And you didn't get an opportunity to showcase other things that you have because we already put you in that box. It's the same situation like you meet a guy, right? And let's say you meet him, right? But he's like, he dressed like a Dusty. He wears jean shorts in fucking 2024 and a baggy shirt like a Nietzsche and shit.
Shoes in every picture.
Yeah, let's say that, right? Let's say he doesn't look the best or he got dirty teeth or whatever, but you don't know. He's a multimillionaire, successful, has a great personality, he's funny. But you already wrote him off, right? Like, damn, he's not my type. But you would have probably got along with him if you gave him a chance. That's what men do to women. The difference is this, right? When guys curve girls, we curve y'all silently. You don't even know we curved you. You guys have to curve us up front because we come to you like, hey, girl, let me get your number. Nah, I'm good. So we got to take the rejection up front. But you guys, we reject you guys without you guys even knowing it.
Yep.
We already put you in the whole box. We're just going to use this girl for sex only.
Yep.
And you'll never know.
Yep.
So that's where girls fuck up is like.
But that's not nice either. I mean,
Of
I know that you
course,
disagree, but
yeah.
I just think like Men have to
That's
take
just how men are.
responsibility. I know, but men should take responsibility. So if you don't want to have hoe culture, you shouldn't enable hoe culture.
I mean,
so this
we just
idea that like a woman
Supply
is
and
just for
demand.
recreation, like just don't have sex with her, right? Like why don't you try to help a woman not be a hoe by not having sex with her? Like
They'll never
that's
listen.
my,
Yeah, they won't listen.
Someone else will do it. Someone else will
I
do
don't know.
it.
I think
We'll
it
do
goes
We'll
both
do it.
ways, but I just think that people should not enable hoe behavior.
So how many of you guys are gonna clean up your Instagrams after this talk?
Well, I don't even have an Instagram, so
Yeah, I mean, it's up to y'all, man. Like, again,
do whatever you want to do,
you'll
man.
get attention, etc. I'm just saying, like,
Bro.
not all male attention is good attention. That's all I'm saying.
I might
All
as
right,
well
Chats.
She don't want to be saved. Don't save her.
Yeah.
AF Patriot.
Okay, I live in Arizona and voted absentee ballot last general election. Didn't request it again and have been getting them in the mail without requesting ever since. Seems like the Dems are already up to no good. W. Loomered, WFNF men can never be women.
Never be a woman?
What?
They need to learn
understand.
how to
Okay.
spell.
All right. To the lings, do y'all have sideways tacos?
What is that?
Shut the fuck up,
That's no.
We can answer that
Wow.
medically.
What the hell does that mean?
Horizontal vaginas.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
Tacos.
Guys that ask questions
There's
like
the
that have
shell,
little dicks.
and there's the
I
meat
can
inside.
explain.
Sideways.
It's a racist.
You know what it is?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
so like they're
It's racist.
asking basically, is the pussy
Stop.
tighter?
Yeah, basically.
So I just want to say
It's a
like
strange way to.
like when you get a pelvic exam, they don't make smaller devices.
Clavicles.
They don't make smaller devices for Asian women. I'd say everyone's different. Statistically, like an Asian woman is more likely to get a tear in her vagina while she's giving birth, and I've seen it. But I mean that has to do with genetics. There's a reason why BBC is a.
I think they'll sew it back up, so it's okay.
Yeah, I have sewn it
Sew it
back.
tighter.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
I'm getting sick, my nigga.
Damn. Okay.
Okay.
You must realize that in order for real men to come back, it is essential to embrace traditional values and roles, including being in the kitchen.
Yes,
Let's think about
agreed, 1,000%.
Ladies.
Ladies, have a man that makes $500K a year and cheats, or a loyal $50K a year man?
Why is my face?
They need me to answer it.
I don't know. All right. What would you want?
Wait, what did I say?
Hold on.
Raise your hands, right? Raise your hands.
Raise your hand.
Okay.
500K, and the man's gonna cheat.
Or $50,000 a year, but loyal.
So 500K is gonna cheat. Raise your hand.
$50,000.
how about neither?
A year, by the
Pick
way.
one. You gotta pick one. One of the
$50,000.
evils.
So
50K.
Yeah.
50K.
50K?
50K.
I picked the 500K.
Yeah, 500 together.
Wait, hold on.
Do you
What's
know
500?
the ladder?
Do you know the amount of peace you have when you know your person is loyal to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Enough pieces and the
Amazing.
lights go out.
Peace.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Well, I'll tell you this: you're not going traveling no more.
Yeah, you ain't going to Costa Rica again. No more traveling.
Not a 50K.
All right. Ladies, what's more important to you, a career or starting a family? Ayo, Fresh, we know Sun has given many happy endings to our patients.
Rectal exams.
Oh, wow.
Many.
But I want to know what you can do with a BBC.
We can move on.
Oh, get him fresh.
We can move on.
Get him fresh.
I actually don't know.
I mean, the picture self-explanatory. That's kind of funny.
The internet is undefeated.
Is that him?
No, they just pulled someone off the internet.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
So mean.
Stevie Wonder. Yo, what the fuck, man? Nigga said Stevie Wonder.
Weevy Wonder.
And then Weevy Wonder.
There's a lot of real hair under here too. So
Yeah,
just know that. But our hair is down our back for real. Just check our Instagram. Put that soda. It's on there.
That's
Okay.
crazy. Why do the ugliest ones always talk the most shit? All right. Damn, she tough to look at. Goddamn, ridiculous. What are you talking about? All right, Stick Up Kid goes, shout out Fresh and Fit. Got a question for the girl with the diamond necklace. Okay, that's for you. During BDSM, do you like taking it in?
What?
What the fuck, nigga?
What?
Okay, yeah. Do you like taking an anal and swallow every cum drip for your man? And how many inches dick is your ideal size?
I mean,
I am gonna save those answers for my man
All right.
in the
There you go.
bedroom.
All right. Desmond Diamond in the center. That's okay.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. What the fuck, nigga? Okay, you're a rat, and those boys got pinched because you can't shut the fuck up. You wearing a chain that you know is dirty, and you want to play dumb 3 or 4 ratchet shit.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
You have anything you want to respond to him?
Let's make it very clear. Anything that ever happened was way before me. Whether it did or didn't happen, I just so happened to be there in the moment. That
When they got busted.
Yeah. So.
She read the indictment.
Yeah, right.
That shit from the year 2010 until 2021.
I wasn't there, nigga.
Myron, this one here is a part of the Michael Flynn's Dem Boys Network.
What?
I'm confused. I don't know. To the has-been model, Fresh is not African, he's Haitian. Fuck your identity politics. We would.
What?
Yeah, Haitian, nigga.
I'm not Haitian.
Have you ever been to an African country? There's no Shaquandas there. Sorry to burst your implants. J May, appreciate that. What else? Girl next to Fresh, while you're very pretty here, objectively is why you're not a 10, okay? Line up you two versus Megan Good and Tina Sumter. How many tens of millions of women would go through before two pick you over them?
What?
Right.
Nigga, well, that's your opinion.
All right.
Next.
Stick Up Kid says, I have a question for the two black twins next to Fresh. Have you ever participated in a threesome? And if you haven't, will you be on the cards for a billionaire offering millions?
No.
Wow. No.
Okay.
No.
Next.
Assad,
NDA?
this nigga said NDA. Bro, what the fuck, man? Assad, 50, thank you very much. Soy Boy goes, a big shout out to the redheaded individual next to Myron. You're one of the rare females who embodies accountability and wisdom. Keep shining your light. Would love to see you work with Candace.
Thank you. That's so nice of you. Thank you.
Have you worked? You know Candace, right?
Yeah, I know Candace. Candace and I
work.
used to hang out when she used to live in Connecticut when I lived in Westchester, New York. When I lived in New York and before she, became very famous. But yeah, I know Candace. We get along very well.
Oh
Okay.
shit. So okay.
Laura Luma is single. I thought you were this nigga, bro.
Nah, bro.
Oh,
What?
my buddy Nick. Why'd you get rid of that? Don't
Yeah.
censor Nick.
Nick, man, you guys hating on Nick, man. You guys know
Why
Nick
did
is.
they just blur his name?
Oh my God.
Might have been because we were on YouTube, but shout out to Nick and the Groupers,
Oh, that's
man.
not very nice, though.
And they're because they're saying this shit about him. But guys, Nick is, as you guys know, he's a devout Christian, man. He's a virgin, so
Catholic.
yeah. Or Catholic or Christian?
He's a Catholic.
Okay. Well,
Two different things.
yeah. So either way, yeah.
I didn't know what they said, though. I was really interested
They're trying
in
to
what
say that you and him hooked up.
No, he's
Yeah.
a virgin.
I know. That's what I was saying. Yeah.
He came on your show and said that, remember?
Yeah.
DJ
But people
Khaled's
are
honor.
fucking weird.
I don't like when people are mean to him. They
I
should
feel
leave
like
him alone.
DJ Khaled's a good man. He's Muslim and he loves his family, and I don't think he would cheat. And so
Man, you're too naive, bro. Korean babe fucking DJ Khaled and black girl fucking Rick Ross sponsored videos. Wait, don't tell me he really think you're smart. Nah, them titties smart.
Well, if you take a look at my podcast, Caught Up with Candace, you will see that we actually touch base on very important topics like mental health, finance, relationships, and business. So
You talk about how to avoid jail
obviously,
too.
We talk about everything.
Okay.
So tune in.
Tune in. All right.
Yes.
How to avoid the FBI. Gorilla Blanco in the house. Shout out to Laura Loomer. Trump 2024. Ride with us or get Loomered. Yep.
There you go.
You're recovered from your accident. He's such a nice
Shout out
guy.
to Gorilla, man. See you network.
Yep.
Yep.
Ars Atlas, shout out to you. Walter, the FNF community needs you to slide on Ethan with black Air Forces and a do-rag. Grown-ass man talking about your moms and hide behind a screen. On God, I will start a GoFundMe right now for bail.
Oh shit, really?
Thanks,
Yeah,
bro.
but
There's no
what's
need,
crazy,
bro. He's
Like,
a coward. You know that, guys.
Yeah.
Listen, when you live a good life, people can say whatever about you, bro. It don't matter, bro. I mean,
And I showed y'all the DM, bro. Like, they didn't want to do a debate in person for obvious reasons. So.
listen, my mom's retired, got a brand new car, lives in
good.
life. She's good, man. Who cares about Ethan
L3
decline,
podcast.
bro?
Hey, shout out to Fresh,
L,
man.
bro.
Shout out 8 and 15 from San Diego, leaving soon.
The body count. 8 and 15.
Okay, they're making fun of us. Okay. Men pretty much live by saying actions speak louder than words. This is why men look at women's past/present actions. What do ladies' actions say? Respectable wifey material 304. Okay, I see what you mean.
That's the last one.
Yep.
Okay, let's go ahead and get last thoughts from the girls so we can get you guys out of here. I know it's spring break, so we'll start right here with you guys. Last thoughts on the show. Do you
How
hate
was
it?
for
Love
you?
it?
Hate it, love it.
Last comments.
I love it. Definitely an interesting and new experience for me. It was.
Wait, no?
I love, new. Like,
So, like ratchet?
being gathered around, hearing so many different opinions from so many different people from around the world, different cultures, different backgrounds.
Yeah, this was a very diverse panel.
It was
You're welcome.
nice. Yeah, I loved it.
Thank you for
I
Chris,
loved
man.
it.
Shout out Chris.
Yeah. Shout out
Chris with this ad-libs, man.
Hey, shout out to the team.
W.
Hennessy.
Okay.
100%.
What about you?
Friday night.
Yeah, guys. This was very. unorthodox, like as far as what I'm used to with interviews and stuff, but I had a lot of fun being able to share my opinion and talking to other women and, you know, the fellow gentlemen on here. And I just thank y'all for giving me a platform and listening. So you guys make sure you go stream our album, Single But Taken, and follow us on Instagram
Single
at Brooke
But Taken?
X Coda, BROOKXKODA.
Wait, single but taken by who?
That's our album.
But so you're single?
And who are we taken by?
By who?
The music.
Yeah, precisely.
Oh,
So-
gotcha.
She belongs
I'll
to
tell
the
you
streets.
this.
Thank you, guys.
I tell Logos to sing or rap on the show. You did a pretty good job. So.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
That was
Shout out
good.
to you.
Made up for your sister.
Yeah, you did.
You're carrying her, bro.
Yeah.
we got each other. Her sister's keeper. And you guys can hear more on the album Single But Taken.
All right,
Brooke X
all right, we're moving on. What about you?
Move on.
Kevin,
Come on.
I had
Another
fun. I thought it was. I thought it
You're
was
welcome.
funny that I think the
You
biggest
played yourself.
negative thing, or like the thing to make fun of me about, was like having sex with DJ Khaled.
I mean, did
But
you?
no, of course not. But yeah, no, I love being roasted.
At least you didn't get a FaceTime call with fucking Dilvin Mulvaney or some shit like that. Thanks to Bud Light.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah,
but
you do. That really annoying tranny on TikTok.
I don't know. I don't follow. I don't follow.
He single-handedly
TikTok.
like tanked Bud Light's like
But,
stock price. But sorry, continue.
Yeah, I'll change my Instagram. You guys can see.
No, you don't.
the
Bro, you don't have to. We're
Before
just
and
telling you.
after.
Okay.
It's
God did.
Sunny Bunny
God did.
SUNAEUNNE.
I was wondering why you were in a mask, but it says 139 weeks ago. So this is back when the lockdowns were going on. This is almost 3 years ago.
God.
All right.
Yo, she on
I
a
bring
plane, bro.
Bro,
dishonor.
she on the plane, bro.
you
She
know.
flying out.
That was
man.
wild.
Bro. He was like,
That's such a weird sweep. How'd you win the sweepstakes? Like, did you have to like fucking
like,
shotgun
yo,
a beer or some shit on camera? Like,
It was like a Facebook thing, and it was like win a sweepstakes, and then I just entered my email, and that was it. And then
damn, really are 31 using Facebook. God damn.
Oh, damn,
All right.
Facebook? Damn.
I use Facebook too, but we're old. Okay, what about you?
Oh, I'm way older, but
Yeah.
Yeah, you're Asian.
yeah, but it's okay. Asian don't raisins. Anyways,
Sneaker
I
Chris,
want
man.
to say
Chris, you old
thank
too, man.
you
Yeah, I'm
for the
35, man. She's
opportunity.
45.
43.
Same shit, man.
We're in the same box, I guess.
Yeah,
whatever.
well, never mind. Too early.
Don't worry about him. We're drinking Hennessy. Go ahead.
Okay, I just want to say thank you for the opportunity. First, I thought it was, it doesn't really match my brand as a Miss Indonesia. You know, so kind of, but I learned a lot today, and I want to thank each and every one of you, especially Miss
you learn?
Laura. One, to be modest, and it's such a. I mean, I'm a conservative. I'm old-fashioned. Yes, I'm submissive to my husband. Yes, I like all that. Because you know what? I watch my parents going knocking under 50 years and ever. I saw what Mama have to do. Every morning she cook, cleans, and she still go to work with them.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that.
Right.
And people say, oh, why do you have to be cooking for your husband or your man? Because you know what? The easiest way to a man's heart is through the belly.
And suck a dick.
Maybe. I don't know. But I'm saying for the woman out there who's looking for a husband, who wants to make that a priority. I know when I was in my 20s or 30s, I'm like, ooh, gotta go find a husband. I did. I went out of my way to find, I didn't go on Raya, but a matchmaker. I cough up the whatever thousands of dollars because I want a certain level.
You actually went to a match? Okay.
And certain, criteria of preference, what you like it, So I did.
Was
'cause
your
you know what?
matchmaker a woman or a man? Just out of curiosity.
Female.
It was a female?
Yeah,
Okay.
she's been around 20 years, blah, blah, blah. Oh, my girlfriend did the research on it. She's the best one out there.
Yeah.
And
Not an easy job.
it's not, and hell expensive.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's worth it. Instead of me hopping on different dates, getting my lashes done, my nails.
Wait, girl, you married to him? The one you got matchmake with?
No, but I almost got married to him. Yes, I almost. He paid $30,000 to meet me.
Oh, shit.
But I'm not trying to brag about that. But I'm saying, he was serious about finding a wife who wants this and this and this and that. Yeah. And it's
Oh, he paid the matchmaker $30K.
Yeah.
That hooked you up. Okay, gotcha.
How much did you pay?
You pay. Women don't generally
Girls pay way less.
Yeah.
Way less.
Or sometimes it's free.
If you're
If you're a woman.
If you got an invite
Yeah.
from another client, I wasn't an invite from it. But the point is, if
is-
that's what you want, make it a priority. I mean, I love it that you're a successful doctor / so are you. But do you want a family? To me, it's different. I want a family. That's what I want in my 20s and my 30s.
didn't work out
I
a couple
mean,
of
you're
times.
45, bro.
But
That's-
it's okay. I'm married and happy, and I got
just
my
like that.
babies. I'm
That's
good.
fine.
I'm set for life. I'm good, and I'm
Yeah, you're
happy. I don't
fine,
have to
man.
run the
Just-
streets. So it's all good. But anyways,
Sayang, apa-apa.
Kaparbay. I love it. Oh my God, you're better than me.
What are you saying? How did you not say?
You're clearly speaking Indonesian.
What the fuck
Way
did you
better
say?
than me.
Well, nigga, aren't you Haitian? Nigga, aren't you Haitian?
That's cute. I love it.
Nigga, what, 10 languages? What's wrong with you, bro?
I mean,
But I love everything you said. Thank you so much. Keep spreading the because it's
spreading
the word because it's not a cool thing, but let's bring it back and make it cool.
All right. Cool. Land the goddamn plane. All right,
Well, it was a pleasure coming on your guys' podcast. It was nice meeting these lovely ladies. I feel like this panel was very sophisticated and had a lot of different opinions, which I thought was amazing. And also, it was great to hear your guys' take on things because to hear a man's point of view, sometimes I feel like it's very important because sometimes us women, we need that because we're so like narrow-minded sometimes
Especially
on what
you.
we think.
Yeah.
And women are very irrational. I feel like sometimes we do need a man's opinion. So I like that. And also just how you guys got everything together, it just motivated me and my podcast Caught Up with Candace on like how to go about things and topics and just however and I love it. And so so follow Caught Up with Candace and Candace Marie Official for more.
All right. All right. Are we, so a question though, are we racist?
Oh, that's another thing. I'm glad you said that. And I'm glad that I came on here and we got to have that conversation because I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say I judged people, but I put this thought on people like I did with you. I was like, okay, is she anti-Muslim? Are you racist? But I'm also that type of person. Once I meet you and hear your perception, I might think differently after. So I'm very open-minded with how I feel about what she said in here. Okay, I wouldn't go that far to apologize, but I'm definitely see the view differently though. I don't think you're racist. I think you have a preference. And I don't think that you're anti-Muslim. I just feel like you speak on things that you're educated about.
Yeah.
Man,
I would say that.
Well, thanks for at least having, an open mind.
No, definitely.
And don't believe
thank you for opening my mind to that.
Don't believe everything you read on
Read on
Wikipedia.
Google.
I'm gonna tell you this though. Bel Air sponsor. Let's do that too.
Another one.
Shout out to Bel Air.
No. Hold on.
Yeah.
You saw the post?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it a lot. Thank you for having me.
Mm.
I like having like these type of discussions. It's funny because this is my best friend. I've known her for like over 10 years, and we actually were talking about doing podcasts and stuff. So I'm glad I came. And if you guys ever need car repair or anything, hit me up.
Car repair.
That G35 chick.
How fast do you actually return cars to customers when, let's say, like a oil change?
Oil change, 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Or an hour,
Random
it
question.
depends.
Did you hear about the girl that was a mechanic that made OnlyFans but got fired for being on OnlyFans?
I think I heard of that. Yeah,
You
but
heard
she
of
worked
that?
for
She was
what, like
there,
a
yeah.
dealership or something?
She might have, yeah.
Yeah. No, I work for myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Period.
Because you said you're opening up your own shop, right?
Yeah. I do mobile mechanic for now.
Okay. All right. So you go to the people.
Yeah.
All right. And here in South Florida, right?
In Broward, yeah, Coral Springs.
Yes, South Florida.
But I do anywhere from West Palm to Miami.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What about you, Miss France?
It was a very good experience. Thank you for receiving me, even if I didn't understand everything. So before to come here, I was very stressful, but now I'm proud of me because I make that, and I apologize for my English. And
You're welcome.
No, let's improve my English.
It's fine, man.
All right.
And that's it. Thank
you for coming.
All right, Miss Puerto Rico.
I enjoyed it a lot. I like
did? Okay.
spending this time with other lovely ladies and hearing their point of views and also hearing the point of view of men, because sometimes we can get in our little bubble,
Are guys that drink now like automatically disqualified or alcoholics pretty much at this point for you? Red flag.
Alcoholics, yes, 100%. It's not a lifestyle that I'm down with.
I'll be honest.
I don't drink a lot, so
thank God.
I'm a
Keep it 1,000
maybe
with y'all.
socially, but that's it.
You don't. I tell men this shit too, but for women, like any guy that does drugs or drinks a lot, you shouldn't fuck with him at all.
You don't have
Period.
self-control. Which is why
Because-
that went that cut off.
And the reason why I say that is because if you smoke weed all the time or you drink all the time, that's effectively gonna destroy your productivity. And as a man, your job is to be productive. Like we don't get the benefit of just being pretty and being able to sit on our ass all day and have a man take care of us.
You don't?
Women can do that, but we can't as men. So, if a guy is doing anything that inhibits his ability to be productive, you shouldn't fuck with him.
Yep.
Even I tell girls, even if he smokes weed, you should probably not fuck with him.
No, I definitely need a man who
So,
has self-control.
You need,
in his life.
Try to get guys that are like, it's boring. They're gonna be boring as fuck, by the way.
That's okay.
But guys that are sober.
Boring is good though.
Yeah.
Or the example,
just-
if you deal with girls all the time, you can drink Hennessy or two. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, chat. It's not easy, man. It's not easy, man.
Avoid niggas like Chris. There you go.
I think a social drink is fine, but to doing it all the time is crazy.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
It's okay if you want to have
Socially.
a glass of wine at dinner
Socially,
or socially,
No,
you
yeah.
know,
So,
but
like, socially,
all the
it's fine.
time.
But if you want to avoid all problems, just go for guys that like don't drink.
Yeah,
you'll be best off. So.
Which is far and few between.
Yeah, it's rare, but yeah.
What about you?
I definitely didn't think that there was like a age gap here. I thought everybody was kind of closer to my age.
Oh.
I didn't realize
I'll take that as a compliment.
You being
Thank
nice.
you.
Yeah, everybody looks really
Yeah,
young.
because you're 20, right?
Yes.
Okay,
I
yeah.
am.
Youngest one.
Yeah, I'm still in college, so I like the promotion with modesty. I'm definitely going to. I had to be reminded that men look and judge off of first impression, especially through your social media.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely not a fan of social media. I've deleted a couple times before. I might do it again after this podcast.
I mean, I feel like your page, bro. Your page is wild, man.
Her page is wild?
Oh, really?
More or less. I mean, it's a little bit less than the one across from her, but yeah.
Oh.
It's pretty wild.
Shame. Well, they see your body before they hear your voice, so.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
fine.
exactly.
It's fine,
So-
though.
All right. Cool. And then, Laura, where can the people find you?
Where can I find you?
People can follow me on X at Laura Loomer. You can find me on Truth Social, Gab Getter at Laura Loomer, and then my website is loomered.com. And then, of course, every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, you can catch my show, Loomer Unleashed, on Rumble.
And
Rumble.com/Laura Loomer.
she's on YouTube, guys, but Rumble is where she streams now. So
Got it.
check her out on Rumble.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. So cool. We're caught up, right? With everything?
We have one more.
Okay. Down goes L3. Next up, Soundfag Gabi. We coming for you, nigga. All right. Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
Thanks, bro.
They're scared to debate. But guys, all the girls' Instagrams are below, man. Go check them out. Check out Laura as well on Rumble, guys. Rumble.com/Fresh&fit, Rumble.com/ it's Laura Loomer, right?
Yeah, rumble.com/Laura Loomer.
Laura Loomer. We'll catch you guys on the next episode on Monday. We love y'all. Peace.
I ran